here on a Thursday night. Depressed from the wrestling news today, at least I am. Hey, girly, what's up, girly? That's right, I'm depressed about the wrestling news. I just don't think it's good enough. That's my point. I don't think it's good enough. Don't eat my bills, Clover. Don't eat my bills. Please don't eat my bills. Don't eat my bills. My dog is prancing around as if she's going to eat my bills. Go look for the animal that I swear to God I heard in the basement. I can't prove it, but I swear I keep hearing crinkling noises somewhere, and I'm like, something is in the house, I feel like. Now, maybe it's not true. Maybe there isn't anything in the house, but I'll tell you what, man. It feels like something's in here. Something. So, I got Clover down here in the basement with me, keeping me company. My dog is... Whoa, what the hell is this? Ah, baby. Yo. How's everybody doing on Thursday night? Hope everybody's well, man. There's some wrestling news out there. The big thing to talk about is the ratings, I guess. I mean, wow. I mean, this is great news to me for AEW because, honestly, it would have been a shame if they'd come in and they had not gotten a great rating because they really deserved a great rating after last night's great show. I mean, it was such a great show last night. AEW put on such a spectacular show that, oh my God, man, they deserved a good rating. So to see them get a great rating, it's really good news. I got to tell you guys, tonight's going to be tough because it is 97% humidity out right now. Right now, 97%. It's going to be around 50, 60, and 40% all week outside. But right now, tonight only, it's at 97% humidity. I feel like I'm breathing in dirt ass. I've turned my dehumidifiers on like crazy. I've been running them, trying to, get it to be normal. Holy God, dude, am I dying, though. It has been, just awful. AEW has 250,000 paid views, says Reckless Jeff. What's up to the chat, man? How are you guys doing tonight? I am going to look for you guys tonight to be calling in if you'd like to. I want to take calls. Or just whatever, donations, super chats, Streamlabs, whatever. Hit me up with as much information as you guys can because there's not a ton of news, so if there's something on your mind that you really want to get across, please think about doing it that way. Jake DeMarco is not going to be here tonight. He is not feeling good. He wasn't feeling good last night on the review. You could see it. And he left the show a couple times, and it got worse and worse throughout the night for him, and it's really bad today. So Jake is not with us. He hit me up earlier saying he is sick as hell and throwing up everywhere. So, it is horrible here right now. 97 degrees out, man. I am wearing the same clothes I wore yesterday. I love this shirt, though, this NASA shirt. So if I was going to be gross in anything, it would be this. What time did I get changed? I got, I took a shower yesterday at like 6 p.m. or something like that. I don't know what time I took a shower. I don't know. I don't remember when I took a shower. But I put these clothes back on anyway because I was like, whatever, I'm going to wear them again because I just put them on. And then today I was like, I haven't showered yet. So I'm probably going to take a shower when I'm done with the show tonight and then go to bed. Probably going to take a shower tonight, put PJs on, go to bed. Why am I answering this? Well, because people in the chat were saying, what the hell, are you wearing the same clothes? Yeah, I am. It's the pandemic, bro. Come on. I don't care. I actually smell pretty good, man, for somebody who didn't shower since yesterday at 6 p.m. or whatever. Not bad, man. Not bad right now. Let me tell you that. You would say the same thing if you're here, too. The first thing is, I don't know why. I mean, I guess it worked, right? Because all day, all I heard about was this stupid Pat McAfee thing with Adam Cole. I give them credit because I have always wanted to do a work like this. In fact, I had been thinking about it for a long time with a lot of people and a lot of things. And, I thought about doing it even with, like, somebody when they come over to my house to be on the show or something like that. But I'd really thought about it with a wrestler at some point. I'm like, I'm going to get a guy to agree to go into this work. Like, he got upset at my question or whatever, and we get into a fight maybe. And whatever, and get some views or whatever. But, this was so clearly worked that it was, like, uncomfortable. Like, I think they did too much. First of all, Pat McAfee's reaction when Adam Cole left immediately told you it was a work. But even his just weird jabs during the thing, it just never felt real. It was weird, dude. Like, I've seen works before that like, you're like, that looks pretty good, though. But what he did with Cole just didn't work out at all. I mean, to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. It wasn't a work. Go piss off, dude. Come on. It wasn't a work. Go fuck you. What are you, stupid? Come on. They have legit hate against each other. That's why they did it. That's why they did it, man. This was clearly a work. If it wasn't a work, like, I don't know, man, they spent the whole show trying to do that whole thing where, like, jabs are being, portrayed or whatever. I'm glad it's still real to you, though, man. That was very, it was a work. I mean, I'm telling you right now, that was a work. I can't even believe anybody believes that wasn't a work. I thought when I saw the part when Adam Cole storms out, I thought that kind of looked like maybe that could be real. But dude, when I watched the whole thing, I was like, oh man, this is so work. Oh, okay, Parker, jeez, you scaring me, bro. So many people are saying that you're scaring me, dude. I mean, we're really freaking me out here, man. Here's AJ. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. Edward, man, thanks, man. Haskell 420. Shout out to Haskell 420. He has the clip of AJ Styles doing his best Joe Cronin impression on Twitch. By the way, why can't we get AJ Styles on the show under his Twitch command desk, under his command center? Why can't we do this? Man, AJ Styles even took the idea of putting the wide camera behind him. That's hilarious. I got to work on my office this week so I can get my office fixed up again to where it looks nice again. I really want it to look nice in here again, and I can't wait to do that. And I guess I got to put some work in, man. I got to have to move all my equipment out of the room and then start working on the room, and I guess I've been kind of afraid to do that. But I got to do it, dude. I got to get going. But here he is, AJ Styles. Look, he even got a cartoon of himself. Flipping out about Paul Heyman potentially or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Alvarez seems to think that Vince knew he was letting go Gallows and Anderson the entire time. It's Vince's call. Oh, speaking of Alvarez, I don't know if this is true, but I heard he called me a dumb A, or, you know what I'm talking about. And let me, if this is indeed true, if he indeed called me that, let me smarten that turd up. I know who makes the calls. I know what goes.
Is that all that has to do to get attention? Hey, AJ Styles, you're a dumbass. How about that? Hey, AJ, I'm calling you a dumbass. You hear that? Joe Cronin is calling you a dumbass. All right, you soccer mom haircut pussy. I'm calling you a dumbass to your stupid southern face. What are you going to do about it, AJ Styles? We're the same height, AJ Styles. That's cute, right? We're the same height. The problem is I got a bigger brain than you have. That's your problem, is that I'm smarter than you. Now, am I going to get a shout out? I hope so.
Goes on. I know it was Vince, but it was the man that lied to me and us about everything, and he was the one that helped put them on the list. He was the one that put them on the list. They weren't even on the list. Paul Heyman. So that's what I'm talking about. I know what's going on, Alvarez. Stop being a douche.
Damn, man. So, Jim Cornette talked about this earlier today, too. So, yeah, basically, the Good Brothers, they were all told that they were all good. Hey, AJ, sign away because we're going to keep you here. Oh, you want to keep your boys here, too? Yeah, we're going to sign them. Boom. Hey, we're going to get rid of all these people that we think are jabronis. And Vince is like, all right, here's the list of people. And then, Heyman basically was like, yeah, we're not doing anything with them either, so we might as well just get rid of them. Just put them on the list. And then they put them on the list, and now they're fired. So, even though Vince McMahon makes the decisions, AJ Styles is saying there that he's upset at Paul Heyman because Paul Heyman is the one that ended up getting Gallows and Anderson on the list and the boot out of the company. And Gallows and Anderson weren't able to go to AEW because they pissed off AEW and all their friends at AEW because they told their friends at AEW that they were going to come over there to AEW. And then all of a sudden they go, oh no, we lied, or we didn't mean to lie, but we got more money, so we're going to stay in WWE. So they let AEW and all the AEW boys down with that. So then they got no offer from them leaving WWE, and they had to go to Impact, who probably has barely any money to pay them whatsoever. So now they're making $20,000, $30,000 or less, or not. I don't even know what they could be making at Impact Wrestling. It really can't be that much. So, yikes on that, man. Everybody hit AJ Styles up with this video, man, in that promo. Somebody clip my 2 minutes of that promo thing and just hit him up. We got to get AJ Styles on here, man. Me and AJ Styles playing video games, dude, that would be baller, bro. That would be friggin' baller. I just said that to be an idiot. That would be wild, dude, to get him over here. Are you kidding me? Let's do this. Let's make it happen. Impact offered them more money, though. I mean, maybe. Maybe. The Eric Young comments in Satan's article. Stupid how badly broken the WWE system is. Yeah.
It's me, Eric Young. I'm going back to Impact Wrestling.
I can't even... His voice is all jacked up. Here comes my dog now because she thinks I'm somebody else.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't believe a damn thing that anybody says.
I can't even... You're like, what is going on? Look at you. You're like, what's up? What are you doing? Don't eat... Whoa. Come on out of here. You're near the electrical wires. Get out of here. AJ Styles' dog wouldn't do this during his live streams. Come on. I've been streaming wrestling talk for 9 years now, and I've never had a dog. My other dog would never walk across my electrical wires like you just did. Clover. You idiot. They probably aren't really signed, though, yeah, because there's probably other stuff going on.
Shut up and bend over. Finish it. Finish it.
Oh my God, don't finish it. Please don't finish it.
I'm going to finish it.
Oh, God. Scavenger with the hot 950 coming in. What up, Scavenger?
Gotta wonder with the ratings as they are, will Keith Lee get blamed for them, and will this justify in Vince's head what we heard all the time, that black champions don't draw?
Well, I think that stereotype is a bit in Vince's head. I think it is. Hey, Scavenger, thank you for the $9.50. With Keith Lee get blamed for them, will this just... Oh, with the ratings? Not, it shouldn't, because... the numbers have been this low before under a white champion like Adam Cole, so I don't think that matters. Now, you get the ratings down to like 400, and now we're talking about some weird stuff. We get down to 400. And yeah, Jake DeMarco is sick tonight. He's really sick. He couldn't be here, or he would be here. Gurgle. Yeah, we did, I spoke to Mr. Bully Bull there. Scavenger, thanks, man. That's the largest donation so far this stream, brother. Thank you for the donation, man. I really, really appreciate the donations, guys. Obviously, tonight there's not a ton of news, so I'm going to try to spread it out as much as I can with this podcast or live stream. And your super chats and your Streamlabs or your donations, whatever you do, is going to be huge, obviously, to help drive the convo and taking phone calls and stuff like that. So very much appreciated, everybody that's been doing that. Thank you. We did call Mr. Bully Froggy as Ryback, man. A little conversation the other day. Gave him a little call, and this is what went down, man. Some of you heard this on Patreon already, but some of you may not have heard this. And for those that haven't heard it, well, here you go.
This smells like my vagina.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong clip. That's Drew basically explaining how he's a loser.
Oh, and next, I'm having the trolls out the woodwork tonight.
This is a mess, bro. Yo, what's up, chat? We got a lot of wrestling. There is a little bit of wrestling stuff to talk about tonight.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is why I'm calling you. That wasn't me on the phone. That was some other guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
really?
okay.
Oh, dude, really? Some guy calls you and you just assume.
I had called him. I called him right before this under a different voice, and he thought that was Ryback.
Yeah, it's not me. So don't, because I will sue you.
No.
If you say that was me, I was listening to the show. I was minding my own business, okay? I was minding my own business. And then you bring up my name like I'm fucking calling you.
No.
I'm not calling you. Don't pretend that I call you or that I talk to you. I don't. I'm watching, and that's about it. I'll take you to court, all right?
Okay.
And I will finish it in court if I have to, okay?
Okay.
I'll pick you up and I'll put you down on a fucking pit of spikes. Yeah.
So can I
I swear to God, I have only called you one time.
Okay.
Now,
all right.
don't say that. Say it after me. I only called one time.
Okay, you only called one time.
You're damn right. Now what I want you to do right now, if you could do it for me, I would really be appreciative to it. I would really appreciate it. Could you say Grundle for me?
Grundle.
What
the fuck?
Gurgle. By the way.
Can I get a naked picture?
After Danny MT kills Joe Cronin and his family, I'm gonna fuck his family.
Oh no.
Anyway, but yeah, tomorrow we'll have more with more of that. I did a lot of things yesterday, and we have a lot of calls and a lot of recordings. We'll play them on Monetize This. How about EC3's new logo on his Twitter account, man? He's going for the full Diablo 3 logo, isn't he? I mean, he's going full Diablo 3, EC3. The guy's obviously a Diablo fan. I mean, come on, bro. Clearly a Diablo fan is EC3. I mean, there's no... He knows what he's doing, brother. He knows what he's doing. Absolutely bringing in the Diablo 3 logo. I like it. I like EC3 bringing in that Diablo 3 logo. I like it. Trying to compare the slashes. Originally, the Diablo 3 logo had the slashes, though, the same way as the EC3 logo, with the 2 on the left and the right being smaller. I'm just kidding. But yeah, what the hell was I saying? Anyway, back to we were talking about AJ Styles. So yeah, basically they were really upset, man. AJ's pissed, dude, and I don't know what they're getting. And thanks to Haskell420 for sending us that clip, by the way. And I don't know what they're getting, but either way, I think they got screwed from all of this happening. But then they kind of screwed other people over. I can't believe Impact Wrestling is really paying them more. What the hell money is Impact Wrestling really making? Can anybody please, what? Are you serious? I don't know, man. Josh Matthews is a horrible announcer, though. I'll say that. And you know what? I wouldn't normally. I'd say the guy's pretty good. He's good. You know, he's a commentator and all that stuff. But the guy really is not good. He is really bad at Impact Wrestling. I don't know how the hell this guy still works there as the commentator. I've applied to that place a million times over. And I'm sorry, bro. I don't think that I'm the greatest ever at all. But that guy is awful. I got a lot of respect for all the years and the knowledge he has in wrestling business and as a wrestler and all these things. He's a good guy, it seems like. But I don't know, he blocked me years ago without saying anything. I don't know, the guy seems like a little squirrely bastard. I don't know, man. I don't like the guy. Maybe he's a great guy. Maybe he's a great human. Maybe he's a good guy. I don't even know the guy. He's probably good, but maybe he has a family. I don't want him to get fired or anything. I just can't stand him. What am I going to do, lie? I just don't like him. I don't like him on commentary. Crazy Steve in the corner gets hit in the face with a chair. You got to wonder if he's got it still in his body tonight. And then at the end of the night, all the time on a big show, he loses his voice, and he's like, he hits him with the... Like, he sounds like he loses his voice every time. God, does anybody have the Slammiversary call at the end? Can somebody please tweet that to me? He sounds like a dying fucking parakeet. It's terrible. It's embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. Alvarez seems to think that Vince knew he was letting go Gallows and Anderson the entire time.
I like how AJ Styles uses Alvarez's misreporting in order to expose that Heyman sucks. I love it. This is a classic tactic by so many people, especially wrestling fans and in the wrestling community. I like it.
It's Vince's call. Oh, speaking of Alvarez, I don't know if this is true, but I heard he called me a dumb A, or, you know what I'm talking about. And let me, if this is indeed true, if he indeed called me that, let me smarten that turd up. I know who makes the calls. I know what goes on. I know it was Vince. But it was the man that lied to me and us about everything. And
probably Heyman was being lied to by Vince. Probably Heyman said all these things because he thought these things were going to happen, and then they didn't. Isn't that what the other two guys, the tag team FTR, isn't that what FTR said? They said they were promised stuff by Triple H and it never happened. I think that they really were being promised things because Triple H really thought those things were going to happen. But I also think that maybe Paul Heyman thought these things were going to happen. But also, they talked about Gallows and Anderson. Why they stayed is because Triple H said to them, hey, man, when I look at you guys, I see your kids. You know what I mean? I want you guys. WWE is going to be here forever. AEW might not be here forever. When I look at you guys, I think about your families and your kids. Wow, Triple H, what a smooth salesman you are. You remind me of some people I've known in the past. Triple H, man, one of the best at seeming like a great guy, family man who cares about you. That is the biggest sales pitch I have ever heard. The fact is, Triple H said to them to keep them from going to AEW is, you don't know how long that place is going to be there, man. We're always going to be here. All right? And when I look at you guys, I don't see you anymore. I see your kids. Oh, my God. Yes. Triple H, man. That reminds me of when Triple H lied to Bret the Hitman Hart's wife during that documentary, and Triple H said to Bret the Hitman Hart's wife, I swear to God, whatever your face is, we had no idea this was going to happen. But meanwhile, Triple H is the one who said, screw him. If he doesn't want to do business, we'll make him do business. You remind me of some fucking people that I've known in the past. Man, you do a good job of convincing all the people that you're a great guy and a good person, but in actuality, you are a slimy salesman. I like it. I like it, Triple H. I like it. I like Triple H. I'll tell you that right now. I do. I love this guy. I love Paul Heyman. Hey, it must be the name Paul, right? Paul Levesque, Paul Heyman. Hey, whatever. It's all in the name Paul, huh? If your name is Paul, you're willing to use somebody's family as leverage against them. Imagine using someone's family as leverage against them, kind of like Tommy NC's friend Danny MT when he said, you're a bad person, stay away from Tommy, you use him for money. I will box you, and then I will sleep with your wife and give her my Russian cock, and then I'll raise your kids. Quit taking advantage of good-hearted people like Tommy NC. Fight me. And that was just recently. Imagine back when he threatened to kill me back in the day. You're very similar to that type of person who would go around and scream and get your way across. You know, I like it, though. I like it, Paul Heyman, and I like it, Triple H. But unfortunately, it backfired because then the big boss decided that, no, let's get rid of those guys. And then their opportunity to go to AEW, they missed it, and now they're at Impact Wrestling, where you're telling me that they're getting paid more money? That they're getting paid more money? You've got to be kidding me, brother. You've got to be kidding me. How much are they getting paid in Impact? What were they offered in AEW? $30,000, so Impact's going to pay him $10,000? Good Lord. I don't know, dude. I'm not really sure. Good Lord. I don't know what's up with everybody saying they want to fuck my wife and take care of my family for me. I don't know what's up with that. It's weird. It's going around everywhere. Former co-hosts, people in the community, guys who are psycho. Everybody wants to talk about banging my wife and taking my kids from me. I don't know what the hell is up with that. I don't It's just something that I'm missing out on or something. Like, I want to know. I don't know where it comes from.
Dr. Forkseye. Die. Tyson versus Jones Jr. Just wow, can't wait. Go Yankees. Die Red Sox. Congrats to Seattle on their new franchise. The Seattle Karens. Gook.
Yo, Andale Peasy, man, thank you for the donation. And hell yeah, man, today. How about the Yankees? The Yankees look pretty good. I mean, listen, I hate the Yankees as a Red Sox fan, but glad baseball is back. And for you Yankees fans out there, look out, bro. The Yankees are blowing it up, brother. We got a OG on the phone, I think. I don't remember who exactly it is, but it's an OG of some kind. What's up?
OG, triple OG. This is Rostafa, brother.
Rostafa! I knew it was somebody I knew. You were marked as good caller, but I didn't know who you are.
God. Is that far back?
Yeah, it's really. It's like your old number or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's my house. That's my house line. It's all good. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of talk about the whole AJ, Luke, and Carl deal.
Yeah.
Honestly, and this is what's weird. So the business relationship with AEW is bad, but the personal relationship with the Bucks are good because you remember just this previous Monday they released the latest BTE video.
Right.
And they're in the opening segment.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, it's really weird. It's like, okay, they're saying that they're going to AEW way before in advance because they're thinking that they're probably going to get canned whether or not because people are getting fired. Then they ruin their chance by trying to announce that, and yet they can't get in? That sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That is bizarre.
Like you would think that, okay, if you false advertise yourself going to another company, they would still have interest in you. There's still a lot of, there's longevity in it. And again, I understand that they've also got, they got FTR, but it's like, how many people can you have on your roster before you know that it's just all ex, WWE people, and you're trying to build new stars. So, I've tried looking into the contracts that they have in Impact, and honest to God, Impact's budget compared to, let's say, AEW, ROH even, or even WWE, is not even comparable at this point. They're basically doing NWA-style television in Canada, and I guarantee you they don't have the budget. I'm pretty sure. I'm just surprised that they even have the budget for Shamrock or somebody like that.
It's got to be something to do with the TV deal, where the next 3 years are locked up or something. I haven't looked into the financials of it. If I was friends with some more people in the business, I would reach out to them and maybe have them break it down, and maybe I still will. Maybe I will do that one night. I'll get somebody on here or something like that, and we'll talk about it. I'm pretty pumped up because I'm just excited for what's going on in wrestling. Now, Seth just called this the golden age of wrestling. I don't know what kind of drugs he's on, but
define golden age at this point, because right now we're literally in the abotomy of just fuckery. Just because, again, no one knows when COVID's going to be over specifically, and even before COVID, ratings were still down and were bad, and COVID didn't make it any more easier, especially the fact that there's barely a live audience to feed off of when you're watching TV.
Let me back the truck up a little bit too, because there's a good point in the chat by Perez. He goes, finally somebody mentioned how they were on BTE and took a shot at Triple H and Heyman. So that also tells me, I guess, and you, that so basically they are still cool with the Young Bucks and everybody. It's just that they literally apparently got offered more money from Impact. And I mean, I guess, right, because they have no beef if they were just on BTE. And the thing about it is, people keep saying this too. Remember, we talked about this, or at least I talked about this for a while. And I talked about the cons do have a salary cap. And, they can't just keep giving everyone $100,000 contracts. And Ring of Honor was so desperate. That's why they signed Marty Scurll to a double contract, essentially. Like, okay, like we can't afford to pay you the money that AEW is going to pay you, but, we can afford to pay you it if you do 2 jobs in booking and being one of the headliners.
Oh, wow, that's my first time hearing that. Wow.
Oh yeah, no, he's like the co-head booker. He's like the second guy, and then he's like a talent as well. So he's getting paid like I don't remember the numbers now, but so like basically AEW would have been able to pay him up to $120,000. Ring of Honor's paying him something more than that, like $130, $150 or something like that.
Oh wow, so he's basically the Dusty Rhodes of the territory.
Yeah, because that was their only way to keep him. And if they lost Marty Scurll, think about it. Who do they have left? They've got they have people that I love, people that I'm friends with, like Vinny Marseglia.
Like Jay Lethal and like those guys are still around?
Yeah, like Vinny Marseglia and TK O'Ryan. Those guys are still those guys, I've been friends with them for 10 years now, and them to work there is great. But I mean, they've got those names, and they're good guys, but they're not doing international success right now. I love Vinny's gimmick, though. I think that should get over more than it does. I don't know what they're doing wrong there, but he's great with his gimmick. But, I mean, Flip Gordon is probably the other name that's huge over there. I was
going to say, yeah.
And that's why they locked him up, you know what I mean? They locked up Flip Gordon, and Flip Gordon's a guy that, though the year he started, we did shows on him talking about this guy, Flip Gordon.
I remember.
Dude, it's wild, dude. When he came here 7 years ago, or no, 6 years ago. He came here 6 years ago, and I think he's in his 6th year of wrestling right now. We watched him go from he couldn't do a lot of stuff. He could just do a lot of circus stuff, and now he's kind of changing his whole thing. But so they need names. Because they got raped. Ring of Honor got raped by AEW. AEW was like all those guys used Ring of Honor and used them, and then just left them and then created their own company. And
Not just Ring of Honor, but New Japan. I mean, when Cody came in, I mean, again, it was already set that the Young Bucks, Kenny, and those guys were making runs, and then Hangman comes in the picture, and everybody else comes in the picture, and then by like January of 2019, that's when AEW was officially launched. Or at least contractually it was launched, not necessarily televised-wise, but, I mean, yeah, I'm, like, looking back at the past, like, 2 years, and I'm like, dude, I mean, Ring of Honor is literally on its last, well, not on its last legs, but it's barely keeping by. MLW is an afterthought. Impact is barely a dream at this point. It's practically a nightmare, again. And again, it's just like NWA in a sense where it's like, if you're going to, if I'm Impact Wrestling, and I only know I have a limited television deal, I'd still put that stuff up on YouTube just like NWA would, with like maybe like a second show for them, and to let them know it's like, hey guys, we're still around. But again,
you know what though? I think Impact is in better shape than Ring of Honor because people still buzz about Impact a little bit. Ring of Honor gets almost no love right now.
Well, I think it's because Impact has a television deal, right? But it's a very minute television deal.
Yeah, and I mean, Ring of Honor still has like the local TV deals, and YouTube and local television basically, and Fight. I'm sure they're on the Fight app.
TV, yeah.
But I feel like I've heard nothing from them or about them or anything. Like I don't think. I think Ring of Honor is so horribly mismanaged. It's unbelievable. If Ring of Honor hired anybody to promote their business better. Like, I wish I could work for that company as, like, I would love to work for Ring of Honor as a commentator, a creative person, and a person to market the company. Because they right now have no direction or the right direction at all. They need somebody to lead this. They need to decide, like, our shows are going to be on YouTube and on Twitch, and then we're going to distribute it on the local channels like they do, and then we're going to hold a monthly pay-per-view on the Fight app. And right now I feel like nobody knows about their shows or anything that they're doing ever. And I think that they did shut down, and that's part of why we're not hearing about them right now because of the whole COVID thing.
And again, I'm looking at this more so longevity-wise because it's like, again, I think honestly MLW, ROH, like mostly a lot of the popular indie companies that are at least in America, they need rebranding because again, Impact on its own, honest to God, Impact has really been relying on their archives. Like their archives from back in their heyday when they were on Spike.
It's archives, baby. It's archives, baby.
Yeah, archives.
Listen, I want to teach you the English language the right way. Come on.
I use articulate ebonics for my deal, but it's okay. Whatever.
Well, but you know what? Yeah, because you sound like you're a teacher when you talk almost. Wait a minute.
In a way.
Yeah, but when you say, you're too smart to say that, so I gotta fix it for you because you're just too smart.
It's late. It's hot. It's sticky.
Because chives are those things you put on food and shit.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you, man. It's great.
Anyway, yeah. So I think the longevity of it, as far as rebranding and rescoping the entire landscape of almost every major indie company. I mean, I don't know what PWG's like these days, especially after even those guys left and they try to rebrand or something like that. But I could speak for maybe GCW and CZW, but even then it's very, very local. So again, really at the end of the day, right now, it's not just necessarily you have to have a television deal, but definitely some type of internet presence that just draws people.
Well, Paul makes a good point, and by the way, when you say that they screwed New Japan, that the AEW guys like the Young Bucks and those guys screwed New Japan. Well, first of all, Ring of Honor should have been able to see what was going on, that they're about to get raped, and they should have set it up so that they were in a good position to make people aware of their product and built up some in-house guys so they could have kept carrying it, and they tried to do that a little bit. And also, New Japan is fine. New Japan, yeah, they took a little bit of a hit as far as American audience goes because they lost Jericho, they lost all these guys, although they did recently get to work with Moxley. So I don't think New Japan was really hurt that much. They were hurt a little bit internationally in the North American audience, but really they didn't get hurt that much. But Ring of Honor came up straight dud, came up straight poop. And Paul makes a great point that they are owned by Sinclair Broadcasting Company, which, by the way,
right.
and Sinclair is a more right-wing media company. It's one of the few. There's not a lot of conservative or right-wing owned companies out there, but I believe Sinclair Broadcasting is one of those ones that is. And I don't know what the reason is, but it could be management. It could be, I forget the owner's name now, the guy who's in charge of it now, but I've tried to get a hold of him forever, dude. I even tried to get a hold of that guy and say, hey, can I, you guys need help. I'll work with you.
Can I have a job?
Yeah, no, but I don't even know. I'm like, can I work with you for 3 months for free and show you? Just give me 3 months I'll work for free. I'll work for
from
free.
Your home.
Exactly. I'll work for free from my home for 3 months, and we'll make a difference here because this sucks right now what you're doing, and I don't know what they think they're doing.
It's like identity issues. I mean, I look at here and there different programs, because my buddy will send me tapes and stuff like that, like we used to do back in the day, but this time virtually of
right.
Shows, and the in-ring work is phenomenal. It's great, but it's the storytelling, the way it's told, the production, everything is just, it needs to step up. And I'm not necessarily saying that you need a bigger place and a bigger arena or anything like that, but it needs a new, fresh approach. And again, you have the talent, but now it's time to stop acting like, again, with all due respect, in that indie mindset, you need to act like these are freaking superstars.
Right.
And that's probably one of the other reasons why, again, the attention, again, 10 years ago, I would, I think Ring of Honor did have some type of presence on TV, even in the Northeast, to some degree, and they would have kept that. Yeah, so if they would have kept that momentum going, I would have been watching it hardcore. But again, this is one of the other reasons why, again, those TV deals were so important. I mean, I think when TNA left Spike, that was the really big turning point. And honestly, God, the beginning of the fall for TNA, and we all know this, was when Hogan and Bischoff came in. That was the downfall, and everything just went to shit after that.
Right. Yeah, I think that. That's a lot of true stuff. I mean, I think that Ring of Honor does. The reason why Ring of Honor did all right up here is because you're familiar with the Yes Network in New York, right?
Yes.
Are you familiar with Nesson in New England?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So Nesson, obviously Red Sox, hockey, Bruins. Nesson carries Ring of Honor. So Ring of Honor would come on a lot of times after a baseball game or something. So we would get pretty good exposure with Ring of Honor with that. And I think that, they just need to find a place that everybody knows where they are on a certain night. And I think that a lot of people don't know that. They have no idea. And I know that the hardcore Ring of Honor fans are going to watch, but they just should be doing a better job, and they should be doing a bigger job of what they're doing. And I feel like they would get stuff back. I feel like they're... And this is before the pandemic, too. I went on the same rant about a year ago. Or whenever Marty Scurll was signed... if I can find the video, I can tell you the date. And it was when Marty Scurll gets signed for money. Yes, it was 6 months ago, actually. 6 months ago, before the pandemic, I went on a rant about desperate Ring of Honor, and it was so true, bro. Rostafa, man, call back any other time, bro. Anything else you want to say before you go, dude? It's always a great call with you.
Yeah. Just like one question that you could possibly maybe like answer, like, as I'm going out. So basically... Again, we don't know really when this pandemic is going to be over, but like, what do you think would be the ultimate reset in professional wrestling in general going forward, and how fans would be let back into the arenas as far as like what would be the codes, what would be the guidelines, and where do you see the rebranding of everybody, not just the indies, but even WWE going forward?
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. I think that basically they're going to put people in small arenas at some point. So I think in the WWE's case, I think in Florida, I think we can maybe get to 30 to 50 people, not now, but once they get this COVID stuff down to the numbers like Massachusetts and the Northeast. So if Florida can start reporting under 500 cases a day, then I think you could see maybe 50 people in the arena at the same time. And when it gets down even lower than that, then maybe you could start to see at least 100 or a couple hundred come back. And then potentially you could see Full Sail be full if we start getting down to 1, 2, 3, 4 cases a day, maybe, of COVID, starting early next year, maybe late in this year too. I don't know. But right now, we're definitely looking at you're not looking at seeing anybody more than you're seeing right now for at least another month, if not 2 months, and maybe 3. So to me, we're not going to see a difference until October. In October we're gonna start to think about what maybe they could do next, I think. But I have no clue. But yeah, first it will be 20% capacity, then it will be 50% capacity, and then eventually maybe we'll see potentially full capacity, and then maybe bars can be filled again. But I think it's more likely that once these numbers come down, hopefully for the southern U.S., that you'll see bars open up again with half capacity, and then eventually full capacity by next year, maybe. Yeah, and I mean it's a virus that's going to mutate. So even if you get a vaccine and you take a vaccine shot, within 6 months it could mutate slightly enough that it still enters your body, and your immunities may not be as strong. It's weird, man. The science is there, but it's weird. So we don't really know. We might just be living with this, and it could circulate. And that happens with the flu, man. I haven't had a flu shot in 7 years, and I used to get a flu shot, and I used to get the flu. So if this is like that, what the hell are you gonna do? I don't know. So they really gotta. I really think that the answer to COVID isn't gonna be a vaccine. The answer to COVID is a cure. The answer to COVID is when you get COVID and you go to the doctor, they know how to save your life and help you fight it, so you pretty much won't die. So for anybody who goes critical to the hospital, you're gonna be saved. The problem is there's no money in that. So you're going to see a lot of the evil world fight against that, because they want to make money off of vaccines every year. They don't want to save you when you go to the hospital. They want to make money off the vaccine. However, this is such a big pandemic and such a scary thing that even people in power that want to stop that usually are scared. So it may be allowed, and it's too worldwide, that they could find the cure or find things that help you survive. And we're already doing it now. People are already surviving 30% more than they were 3 months ago, because even in America, we've found ways to keep you alive and to save people that we didn't think about before. So if you look at the numbers in Massachusetts of deaths and the percentage of deaths in the country, we're saving more people's lives now, even with more people being infected, because we're learning tricks and little things that do work, and each hospital is learning that. And you can't contain that and silence people enough because it's too big. So we may get lucky that this is so big that we're going to know the cures and the things that can save you, and there's nothing that the evil people can do about it because we are learning that, and you can't contain it because it's too worldwide. So this is one of those sicknesses and pandemics or whatever that we're probably going to be able to save people without a vaccine because it's just too big to contain a lie that you need a vaccine every year from it. So, boom.
Yeah, I mean, like three things. Either find a cure, be able to master the human genome, or get ready for the zombie apocalypse. Yeah,
or just realize that, hey, 0.060% of people are going to unfortunately die from it if we don't do anything. If we don't do anything, 0.68 or something like that percent is going to die from it, and that's horrible. But, like, that's basically what we're looking at. And then when you get older, you're going to have to be more careful than ever because people over 60 are always going to have a problem with it.
Right.
But again, like I said, we keep learning how to keep those people alive right now, and it's not ventilators. It's not ventilators. Ventilator is like, there's nothing we can do. This person's about to die. Oh my God, holy shit, put them on a ventilator. That's like you're going to die, put them on a ventilator. But if you're not going to die, or like absolutely a lost cause going to die, like we need to emergency ventilate this person, then you don't need to ventilate somebody. But there's all these other things that you can do that helps people survive. And you guys can look at the YouTube videos, all the hospitals doing these maneuvers. They're all learning. It's amazing what these doctors and nurses, they're saving people's lives because of what they've learned over the last 3 months. So it's amazing. So hopefully going forward, we'll start to become a little more comfortable with it. And I think it's going to take the rest of the year. 2021 is going to be a new beginning, hopefully, and the nightmare doesn't get worse. However, Mustafa, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, and I don't even have a high school degree. So I'm just going off all the info that I've been seeing.
Well, dude, you're keeping it real, bro, since day one. So.
All right, man. Well, I love you, dude. I stay safe and hope you're okay. And call
yeah,
up
man,
always.
Yeah, hope you and the family are doing well, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm having a good time. I mean, I'm used to being at home. I feel bad for all the people working from home who are starting to freak out now, I think. But
dude, you got a dream job, bro. You should have nothing to complain about.
I don't. I really don't. I mean, I'll tell you what. Depression doesn't go away though, but because it still hits me. But I am living a great dream right now, and I'm lucky that I'm used to this. Like I said, I've had neighbors who are like freaking out because their kids are all over the house and they're trying to do their regular job at home, and no one believes they're working. And a kid gets hurt in the next room, and they got to get up and pause their job, and they're just fucked. And I'm like, yeah, dude. But also they're having to work 9 to 10 hours at a desk. I can do whatever I want. I can put in whatever time, whenever, whatever. So I'm lucky as hell, and I'm very lucky, dude. And I used to work 2 jobs overnight and in the day, never see my kids, man. You know that, and I am super blessed by something to be able to do what I'm doing, and none of us are sick. And we've been able to stay in and not have to go out and risk our lives or worry about what if this was really bad. You know what I mean? So, dude, you hit the nail on the head, and I love your cock, and I will talk to you soon.
God. All right, man. I'll see you later, man.
Later, dude. Thank you to Mustafa, man. It's been a while since I've been able to talk to him. But thank you guys all in the chat, man. I don't know. Mustafa brought it up, and it reminded me of how lucky, man. Without you guys, without donations and without all this stuff, I'd be screwed. I'd be in trouble, bro. I did lose the part. I mean, I can't do the part-time job because they everything I was doing is on hold because of COVID. But so that sucked. But it's nowhere near. Like, there's people that are really in trouble right now. But yeah, hopefully we'll see that start to work out. And Ring of Honor's, I don't know, man. I just feel like they could definitely do better, and we don't even talk about them. I'm bringing them up right now, but other than that, nobody talks about them.
What else we got?
That's not good.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Oh no, they're back again.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
After we get done with the COVID Cup, the Seattle Kraken, you're first on our list.
Oh no, are you really going to ruin the NHL? What's left of the NHL season? San Jose Sharks referees. Can you guys go be the referees of the New York Yankees instead? Okay. Actually, you know what? That would be bad, wouldn't it? That would probably be bad if you did that. Maybe you could come deal with the Red Sox.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
It wasn't a work.
Yes, it was.
So WWE gonna show footage of Adam Cole swearing like that than pushing some guy that has illness? Pat McAfee not gonna wrestle, so what the point if it a work? Cause it ain't.
Because you're talking about it. It's to promote the Pat McAfee show because he's going to start having wrestlers on all the time. Come on, RJ72. RJ, I thank you so much for the donation, but you are completely wrong. I'll play it for you.
Shit bomb.
I'll show you how it's real.
Shut your chowder-eaten ass up.
Or not real.
I will punch you in your can't grow bearded face.
You bring it on, AJ Styles, with your lesbo haircut. You come up to Boston, AJ. Fly up here to Boston, AJ Styles. What style do you really have? What style do you have? What is your style, AJ Styles? Can you tell me what your style is? Look at this. Can you tell me what your... I haven't even lifted a weight, and I'm ripped right now. Tell me what your style is, AJ Styles. I want to know what it is. Is your style looking like a lesbian...
Miss you, Joe, and the community. I need to come back.
I'm so old school. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Is your style looking like an old soccer mom who's secretly a lesbian behind her husband's back?
Hey, bro, just got off the Zoom call with Bill Corgan and Nick Aldis, and if I wasn't at work, I would call in. They have new content coming out soon.
Yeah, well, you know what, Freddie Mitchell? Why don't you get him on this show, Freddie? What are you doing, you idiot? Come on, Freddie. What are you doing? You know, I've been trying to work with NWA for a year, and they almost did something. And then the guy, but now the guy's fired anyway because he allegedly molested a woman while she was asleep, Freddie Mitchell. So they need a new announcer. I'll fly down to NWA tomorrow.
Got a new subscriber.
What is going on, man? Imagine that. I'd be canceled quicker than Cornette. Margel Garza, 123 Garza. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Pour a cerveza. Cerveza says, I'm hammered. All right. What's up, Chad? How you guys doing tonight? Hit that like button.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Let's do
Want
it.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Hey Danny, I know a secret about you. I heard your girlfriend or wife is a fat deal that had a threesome with a KKK member and a Black Panther that's Tommy in spirit fat ass.
Oh, my God. Good Lord, brother. That was AJ Adams. Thank you, AJ Adams. By the way, shout out to the queen, Amanda Carmen. She's in the chat. She is the queen of the wheel for 2 weeks straight. And tomorrow night on my other channel, Corrupted Nation, the queen puts her crown on the line on Monetize This.
What else we got?
So you guys don't want to miss that tomorrow
A little bit
night.
of the bubbly.
That's it.
Swear to God.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Good evening. After many years of donating like a savage, I have been a target of Cronin culture. I am here now to apologize for my donations.
Why?
Shock Factor is out the podcasts, and so are all your balls fucking pussies.
What up, the goon? Who would attack the goon, man? I love the goon. I like the goon. I like you, goon. Even if you attack me, goon, I like it. The goon keeps it real, man. He donates what's on his mind, whether it's for me or against me. The goon speaks his mind, and I like it. Goon, you keep speaking your mind, goon. Okay? James, thank you for hosting me on Twitch. That's right, we are live on the Purple Place as well right now. And I hope that some of you guys make your way over there. Twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. Joe Cronin.
What else we got?
JCS.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Yes.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Tommy the MILF fucker here.
Oh.
I just fucked Crystal so hard that she is now in a wheelchair.
Oh, no.
I met the Black Mountain Negro and gave him a good old KKK ass whopping. He will never fuck my bitch again. I filmed my 12-inch trouser trout slamming her.
Ugh. Tommy NC, thank you for the donation. I had to break up with Tommy earlier today, man. I can't be friends with a guy who believes that I'm a bad person when his friend says he's going to take my kids and raise my kids and bang my wife and all these things. And threatens to fight me and threatens to hurt me if I don't leave Tommy alone. You know, so I had to cut the cord with Tommy earlier, man. It's going to suck, bro. But, it's been great knowing him for years. I've known him longer than anybody in the community, longer than Danny, longer than everybody. But you know what I mean? If Tommy's going to believe all these other people, you know, Dr. Earl says Tommy, Dr. Earl says something bad about Tommy. I tell Tommy that. Then Dr. Earl says he didn't say that. And then Tommy believes that and then says that I make stuff up. So when I tell Tommy that it's the truth, he tells me I'm making it up. Dr. Earl says something, he believes that Dr. Earl's telling the truth, even though he hates Dr. Earl. Danny goes and tells Bullfrog that he should be friends with Tommy, even though Tommy says he hates Bullfrog, and then tells me that I need to stay away from Tommy or he's going to hurt me and he wants to fight me and take my family. You know, so I appreciate the Tommy donations, but we got to move on from that, man. If you're not willing to, if you're going to say everything I say is a lie, and you're going to support people who say things like this to me, I'm done, man. I'll cut you loose like every other person who is so-called my friend. I'm not being friends. I don't care how entertaining you are. I'm not being friends with people who want to hurt me. I'm done with that. And I'm sick of being friends with Tommy because the guy's got so many people in his ears, left and right, that you can't really be friends with him. Because every minute he's like, why did you do that? And you're like, what are you talking about? And then it's like, oh, I heard that. From who? Oh, I don't know. Some troll told me. What? And then Dr. Earl says that Tommy's a scumbag and he would knock him out if he ever stepped out of line with something. And then I tell Tommy this, and then people say that I lied about it to get Tommy angry. What do you mean? Tommy already doesn't like Earl. What the hell am I going to do? So I'm staying away from these people. And Tommy never has my back, ever. He's always got everyone else's back. And he tells me that, you know, I'm the crazy person, I'm the bad person, yet his friend says all these things about me. Meanwhile, his friend also wanted to fight somebody else before, but no, Tommy doesn't care about that. It's just so weird that, so, you know, I don't care about the Tommy donations. I don't even want to hear about the guy. So, good luck to him, man. 8 years of Tommy has been enough for me, and I'm about done with it. So, good, you know, bless his heart. Have a good time. Like I said, I'm gonna people that don't. You know, when somebody bashed my old friends, I would attack those people when they bashed my friends. When somebody doxed my friend. JB, I attacked those people, and then I was called the scumbag. When somebody bashed a friend of mine's wife, I went on a rant about that person for the guy that bashed his wife. But it seems like more and more, you know, when people attack Tommy NC, I bash them and went after them for Tommy. And I helped Tommy with the whole Leafy thing. When he wanted me to make a video attacking Leafy, and I said, I've got a better idea. But nobody ever has my back. Nobody ever, when it comes down to it, nobody really has my back. If you talk about my wife and my kids, people put them on their platforms and let them do it. And they don't say, that's fucked up, bro. I'm not going to let you do that. No. So, if you don't really have my back and you're not really my friend, I don't care whether we joke about each other, we rant about each other. I'm done. I care about people for real, behind the scenes and in real life. If you don't care about me at all, fine. Don't be my friend. So, I'm done with him. You can donate all the jokes about him you want, but I'm done. I'm done with anybody who wasn't really my friend. Don't call my show, Tommy. Anybody. Don't call it. I'm not going to put you on. I'm done, bro. I call to attack somebody who doxes somebody, and then all those people say that I'm the bad person because I got angry about it. So, and it's so easy to manipulate most of these people because they have disabilities. So the real manipulation isn't on the shows. The shows are comedy like they always are, and sometimes Tommy gets paid from them. He gets a paycheck from them. The real manipulation is what goes on about trying to get people off my show. So many people are manipulated to get off my show. It's almost unbelievable. Every time I find a new person to put on the show, they're suddenly manipulated and gone. And it's manipulation because you can prove it. It's weird. So, nah, man, you're done. You're done, bro. I'm only hanging out with good people. Jake DeMarco, Drew, people like that. Troy comes on once in a while. Real people who I actually know and I have conversations with who are normal, who don't have some weird agenda or weirdness, and every second are going to send me a message like Tommy does about, like, what's up with this and what's wrong with that and what's wrong with this. I'm done, bro. I'm all set. But, so yeah, you can donate all you want, making fun of all the stuff, but God damn, man, I had to get rid of him earlier. I'm not, you're not really my friend. Nobody does this type of stuff to people that they think are their friends. And make me crazy and make me have to pay attention to what people are saying so I can, you know what I mean, prove stuff. Like, oh God. So anyway, that's great because I'm already been so less stressed the last couple months than I've ever been in my life on YouTube. It's been, well, I've been stressed out about the shows and doing things right, but other than that, I haven't been. But Tommy is still something where every second something comes up. Oh my God, dude. Love you, dude. It was fun. Have a good time with whatever.
Give me a hell yeah!
So we just gonna overlook that Washington 3 to put the name Washington lol.
What? Does anybody know what he's talking about? Somebody tell me what Freddie Mitchell's talking about right now. I would like to know that. Somebody tell me, Freddie Mitchell, what the hell he's talking about. And Jesse, yes, Jesse. Well, Jesse, you know, never know when Jesse's going to get angry, but I still love Jesse, man. I don't care. Jesse kind of has his moments where he flips out, but I love Jesse. I flip out too. Me and Jesse are similar.
Oh,
me and Jesse
a
are
little bit
very
of the bubbly.
similar.
That's it.
People.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Amanda Carmen, your time is up. I know you talking about me, bro. I will be king of the wheel tomorrow night, bow to King Penny.
Hi, everybody. Today, a man in Portland, Maine was stabbed in the throat. Oh, man, I don't know. I like making fun of Drew. Penny the Pooh, thanks, man. Wow, Penny the Pooh going in on Amanda Carmen. That's not very nice. That's just not very nice. It's not very nice, brother. But yes, bless Tommy and bless his family and everything. I love him, but I had to let him go. I love him, but I had to let him go. Tomorrow night I'll monetize this. Amanda Carmen puts up that crown. We got more wrestling news. I didn't even get to the Pat McAfee and Adam Cole video yet. We're going to play the video. You can see all the times where they're working and stuff. It's crazy. I can't believe people think it's real, dude. I can't believe it. Yo, Joe, what's good? So glad baseball is back. Yeah, except for what the Yankees did today. Didn't they just whoop ass today? A. O'Donnell, thank you for the subscription, man. I turned it off once they had a big lead. By the way, shout out to Robbie Hyde, man, who did a great job. His first broadcast reacting to baseball today looked pretty good from what I saw. Thank you.
When I was a kid, I used to shove quarters up my ass.
Oh, my God, no. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to remove all these, you know? Wait a minute. Did you just say that when you were a kid, you used to shove quarters up your ass? I do have a lot of new donations coming, so we will see that.
I told him that as a kid.
I put the quarters in me. My name is Tommy NC. I put the quarters in me. I put the quarters in me. I put quarters in me. My name is Tommy NC. Put the fucking quarters in me.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to shove quarters up my asses when I was a kid.
I have more stories for you.
Oh, no.
I wrote the famous pipe bomb for CM Punk.
Oh, no.
I also made the call for Brock to break Undertaker's stake, not Vince. I also wrote a few porn scripts for China, but she died, so we gave the scripts to Paige.
Oh,
she practiced
no.
on me.
I got to take away those donations, man. I got to take them all away and find new people. Yo, Mike Messier. Thank you for the donation, Mike. Please never, no, not again. Dude, I know that people already felt this way about Mike, but after that last day where he called, the next time Mike Messier calls, people in the chat are going to just blow up. People are going to freak out the next time Mike calls because, man, you would have thought that he was torturing the chat, dude. Like that he was just torturing the chat. Mike, thank you for the donation. And, oh, my God, it's Bullsy. Oh, man, Bullsy, thank you so much, man. Bullsy is over on Twitch, and he just gifted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subs, maybe more. Maybe he's gifting more. I don't know, dude. He's gifting a ton of subs, dude. Bullsy just gifted a sub to Pro Wrestling Fan 2015, Classic Dangle Lover, Materia Moon, I think that's D Moon maybe. Oh no, that was I think that's Moon. That's 10 months in a row for Moon. Cryptoplasty, Teen Gaming 01. That's a weird one. The Real Marvin. It's Bullsy just gifted a ton of subs over on Twitch, man. Thank you so much for boosting my subs on Twitch, man. Bullsy, much appreciated as always, man. But yeah, definitely a lot of people need to look out for weird messages from people trying to get in there on you and start crap about me, because that's a very popular thing. So, and another thing, a reminder that I will never be in anybody's chats. So if I'm in somebody's chat, I will have a wrench. If I don't have a wrench, it ain't me, and it probably ain't me anyway, because I'm just in nobody's chats. So if you ever see me in any chat anywhere, it ain't me. It's some BS. So I'm never in anybody's chats. Teen Gaming, there it is, man. How's the Dodgers? F Mike, don't ever call again. He started it out too. He was like, I know that the audience thinks I'm boring and everything, but here we go. That was really funny, dude. He put everybody into a coma, like an instant coma. 703, what's going on?
Can you hear me, Joe?
Yeah, man. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Mike Torian. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. So I just wanted to ask you a personal question.
6 inches.
So, if you were able to pick the next AEW heavyweight champion, who would it be?
The next AEW champion, who would it be? I would probably put it back on Jericho. I mean, if that's me, I'd give it back to Jericho. But if you want me to give you a new person, I can do that too. But I would go back to Jericho with the belt.
That's honestly a great opinion. I totally agree.
Yeah, I think that Moxley should keep going, but eventually somebody should cost Moxley the belt against Jericho. So then Jericho has it back, and now Moxley's in this blood feud with somebody, because of what's happened, and then I'd put the belt back on Jericho, and I'd try to work it back to Kenny Omega versus Jericho at a main event.
I don't know about that one, Joe.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about going back, because they had good matches in New Japan. Why not have one,
Exactly. Yeah. It's just, I feel like Kenny Omega is not really showing his full potential in AEW. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe he doesn't win the match, though, but they just book it like, hey, it's Omega Jericho 3.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Omega Jericho 3, and Jericho eventually maybe he wins, but at least we can have that sort of mainstay match that's been known for the last 4 years now. I don't know, it's a big thing, but I'm not saying take it off him, though. Keep it on Jericho,
Yeah, exactly.
Or spend those 6 months building up Kenny Omega to make him seem like a serious deal.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Anything else?
So I do have another funny question for you.
Okay.
What do you think Tony Khan's net worth is?
Like his personal net worth, like not his father's?
That's correct, yes.
I mean, I don't know. Like his personal net worth by himself, maybe like $300 million. I don't know.
Not even close. So as of this month, his net worth is $7 billion.
Oh my God. Well, see, I knew that. Oh, you're right. I knew he was a billionaire because when Jake DeMarco, when Jake DeMarco was DMing him, I said, "You're DMing a billionaire. He's got more money than Vince." So,
exactly. So that's what I was going to say. Vince is only worth $1.8 million.
Yeah.
So what if Tony Khan pretty much bought out Vince McMahon?
So I guess my point is, how much money has Tony Khan made for himself, though? So when I say that, when I say $300 million, I guess I was trying to say that's what I think he's made. Because isn't most of his money from inheriting things and his dad? I mean, what has he made $7 billion on?
Because his dad owns the Jaguars.
Right. So yeah, like what has he made the money on? So like I think maybe he's made $300 million. Maybe he hasn't made any of that. Maybe not even close. I don't know. But yeah, I think I knew I knew the Khans were billionaires, but I never know like which Khan owns what money and what's theirs or whatever. But yeah, it's a good point. They're worth a lot more, but they've also got a strategic mathematical leash of money that they're working with. Whereas WWE, WWE will like throw $500,000 at a guy that's stupid, and AEW would have only been able to pay the guy $200,000. And because they're sticking to this, I mean, unless it's in a right, unless they could get like a CM Punk or somebody like that, they're not willing to go that high. And even with CM Punk, they weren't willing to go that high. So they do have some kind of, like, here's the money we're allowing ourselves to use for this wrestling experiment. We're not going to use more than this, even though we have more than Vince.
Yeah, well, here's another great point. Chris Jericho's contract is $4 million, correct?
Right. So Jericho's contract is like his best of his career, he says.
Yeah, exactly.
He would have gotten $2 million in the WWE. He's getting $4 million in AEW.
So you think they would offer someone in WWE more than Chris Jericho, or no?
If WWE knew what AEW was going to do and Jericho had only signed for 6 months to a year, Jericho would be sitting in WWE again with a $5 million contract.
Exactly. Okay.
Amazing stuff. Even Jericho said that. He's like, if I had waited or whatever, he's like, I could have made a ton of money with WWE because they would have signed me. They just didn't understand what was going on and didn't feel the need to pay me, but they would feel the pressure now and they would probably do it. So, yeah. Kind of crazy stuff, man. That you can see why Jericho did it too. I mean, he gets to have like pretty much almost fully creative freedom. Gets to get the biggest paycheck of his life. It's kind of amazing. And, now Jericho has a website that produces news like a Brian Alvarez or something. And if you're on Facebook following Jericho, Jericho posts news clips that lead to his website. So now Jericho writes books, commentates the books, does the whatever you call it. Jesus, I do this work, voiceover work for the book, the audio book. So he writes a book, does the audio book, hosts game shows, has a band, is in a wrestling company on TV, and now he's producing his own wrestling news website, has his own podcast. What the fuck? Like, the guy is
staying busy, man.
The guy is insane. Like, it's amazing, dude. Anybody out there who's like, oh, I'm not doing enough, like, or I'm doing too much, or maybe I'm overworked. Are you kidding me? Even me, I am nothing. I need to learn to be better myself. I need to learn to be a little more like Jericho. What do I put out? I didn't put out a fucking video today. I put out one podcast that's coming out tomorrow that I recorded, and I did some research, and now I'm live doing this. But Jericho would have goddamn recorded about 7 things today. The guy is a machine. Everybody should learn from this guy. And I hear this from YouTubers too, or people that want to become podcasters or YouTubers. They're like, I'm going to quit my job and become a YouTuber. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, well, you do it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I worked a full-time job since I was 15 years old. And it's like, dude, I did YouTube as a hobby. Then I did it as a part-time job. And then once it was making more than my full-time job, I was able to transition because I got laid off. But dude, you don't quit your job to do YouTube. That's fucking stupid. You do your
exactly.
You do your job. And you do your job until your other thing, your side project blows up. If your side project blows up, great, now you can quit your job or keep doing your job, whatever you want to do. But if you don't quit your job before your side project goes anywhere, what if you suck or what if something bad happens?
No.
But people do that.
I totally agree with you, Joe. The whole point is you can't quit your job until you have a really big following or a reason to have people to watch you every day.
Exactly. Or it's the same thing even if you're not doing YouTube or podcasting. Say you just want to go to another job that's better. Well, don't quit your job. Try to get that job, but keep your job. And then if you land that new job or that dream job, you can give your 2 weeks and be like, I'm going to that job now. You don't burn your bridge and then hope that something comes along. You keep what you have, even if you hate it, and you look for that better job to come. Yeah, I'm just saying this because I've heard a lot of younger people out there saying things like this, and it's like, nah, man, just keep what you have, even if you hate it, until that new thing ends up working out. Don't, unless
Joe, I'm one of those younger people. I'm only 26 years old.
Well, you're 10 years younger, but dude, there's 20-year-olds that are like, I'm going to leave college, and I'm like, what are you doing? What? Like,
they have a great opportunity. They shouldn't blow it.
Unless it is a crazy opportunity, right? Like, say you love wrestling, like you love wrestling more than anything, and Ring of Honor offers you $30,000 a year, and you're making right? Like, say you're making $45,000 at a grocery store, right? You're making $45,000. You got a pretty decent career. Well, write your resume, save it, but you might want to take that Ring of Honor gig because that comes along once in a lifetime, and that could get you in the door to changing your life. So that's a situation where you can risk it, and you can do that, because if it doesn't work out, you can come back and get your other job or look for another job like your grocery store job, but you never will see that opportunity again. So that's one of those things that the risk-reward, that might work, but the other stuff, don't do that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going off on this rant, but bro, thanks for the call. Anything else you want to say?
So I do have another thing to say. So let's say I'm a young independent wrestler. Would I make more in NXT or more in AEW?
I think to start, if WWE doesn't value, it depends how they value you. If they value you, like they've they've scouted you and they like really want to get you and they want to keep you, and it's a big deal to them to have you because you're already a name or something, then it's potentially you could make more money with NXT, I think, or make similar money to AEW. But if you're somebody that they're like, yeah, let's I think we could train that guy. Let's see if we could work with that guy and hire him. You're probably going to get a smaller contract, and I think you may get into AEW if they like you as whatever you are. So you may make more money in AEW. You may make you could potentially make like $60,000 to $80,000 in AEW, and in WWE, you probably make anywhere $40,000 to $80,000 in NXT.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah.
So I think that it could go either way, but it depends on who you are. So, but if you're a name in the independent scene, you could potentially make more. If somebody knows you a lot, like people know your name around the independents, kind of, you could potentially make more money in NXT because they'll overpay for you to come into their camp for them to kind of raise you and train you under their shit. So I don't know, man. I think that so it depends on which one of those things somebody is.
Okay.
But I think getting into WWE NXT would be a really good thing, because I think the other thing it does is the AEW guys might watch you or see that, and they might be like, man, I really like that guy. And if NXT mishandles you within a 2-year contract and they see you, the AEW guys are now going to know who you are, and you could potentially send out feelers to them, and they could be like, oh, we love that guy. We were watching you, and they fucked you up, and come over here. And you could...
The perfect example is EC3.
Right, exactly. Like EC3 or FTR or anybody like that. You can't buy the exposure in WWE. But then again, you have to be careful that you have to make sure that WWE may be just grabbing you to tuck you away and keep you away from somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, you have to search your heart for that and understand what's going on there. And if somebody was thinking about getting signed by NXT and they were getting an offer, I would 100% say that they should be trying to get in contact with AEW to see if there's any potential there, because they've gotten a contact with NXT, and see if they could see what the offer would be if AEW was interested. And if AEW said they weren't interested, or it was lower, well, hell yeah, NXT, then I'm going to go there because they're looking for me. They care about me. This other company doesn't really care.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, I'd probably go 2 years in NXT. I think you can't go wrong there. You're probably going to get more money.
Exactly.
All right, bro. Have a good night. Good shit.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a good night, boss.
All right, you too. God damn. I mean, God, is it humid in here, dude? Oh my God, it's humid in my place. I knew it was going to be tough tonight because with Jake being sick, like all this talking, it's like, I can smell the water in the air. I got to turn the humidifier on again, man. It is nuts in here right now. It's crazy. We're still coming in with those subs via Bolsey on Twitch, man. Thank you, Bolsey. Much appreciated. Tiger King's in there, man. Bolsey's in here. Sith Neegan all night has been in both chats. Thank you to him. Thank you to everybody, man, who's been here. We got more going on, bro. We got more going on. Tony from Revere is here. Yeah, it scares me when somebody calls me boss. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. This guy agrees a lot and says, yeah, he does. I don't know. I should have said something crazy and seen if he would have agreed with that. Yeah, on my gaming channel, I did react to Halo. Super excited about Halo earlier today. I reacted. I love that they're going with the throwback Halo look. They upgraded some of the graphics a little bit, but they're going with the classic Halo look instead of the futuristic Halo 4 or 5 look where everything is overdone and doesn't even look like Halo anymore. It looks like Mech Wars. So I'm so excited to see the Halo look. Although newer fans, younger people don't understand it. They're like, why does it look old? And like the old, this doesn't look any newer or anything. Like, but I don't think they understand. They're going for the nostalgia look. They're going for a nostalgia look on purpose. And I think it's going to work out for them. I did a whole podcast on it earlier today, video reaction to Halo. If people want to see it, it's on my gaming YouTube channel. Evil Spectrum 3 is my gaming channel. Go sub that. JJ Bulldog or whatever. Thank you for subbing to the channel, JJ. What's up? What's going on, dude?
Super chat.
Can't wait for my fucking Christmas tree.
H. Adams Little Poon. See you tomorrow, punk.
Damn, he's got a little poon. Are you serious? How smelly do you think it is? I was super feeling Halo, man. I was loving Halo. I love that we're just getting a simple, old-school Halo game, like a classic one, almost like we're getting to play the classic one again, but updated a little bit. The particle effects were actually horrible. If you look at the particle effects, they like the fire looked worse than the fire in Halo 5 and 4. But the frame rate of the fire was beautiful, and the particle effects were very visual and colorful, and I kind of liked it. Seemed like a 50-50 thing. I'm kind of worried that some people didn't like it, though, because I thought it was... Man, I think the old school fans are going to love it. I think the old school Halo 1, 2, and 3 fans are going to love the new Halo. But I think the newer gamers are going to be like, what?
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Patrick is a fidget. He lets a man rip his ass apart with a unicorn dildo, then she pisses in his mouth and he swallows it.
What the hell, AJ Adams? Good Lord, dude. Good God Almighty, dude. Jerome, man, good luck on your shift tonight, brother. That's a long shift, dude. I remember those nights. Oh, God, I remember working at the call centers late until like 3 a.m., dude, and looking out the window at 2 a.m. at night like, oh.
Give me a hell yeah!
Joe, brother, I got he'll get the contact lady for the NWA and also to him on Marty Bell Party on, and next month you can have my Skype call for a interview and check your goddamn Twitter DM lol JK.
Oh, maybe you did DM me about it. I'm sorry, Freddie Mitchell. I love you, brother. I don't know, dude. I would feel weird. I'd feel weird, saying that. I'd feel better, it's better if someone like you says to them, like, hey, what's up with this Joe Cronin guy? Like, check out his commentary, and then send him the link to one of my and be like, this guy could do all kinds of stuff. That's what you got to do. Oh, no, he's here. He's here.
My name is Kane, and I'm donating.
Tommy is a two-faced fat SJW bitch. Karma will get him. Not to attack you, but we tried to tell you to drop Tommy. He should never be on any shows or Patreon projects.
Yeah, Bimbo Baggins, 1969. Thank you, Bimbo. Yeah, it's just I enjoyed him, man, and I liked him as a friend too. Like, and I still like him. He just doesn't understand. He's too easily manipulated, and people know that. So it's just too bad, man. I really love the guy. I mean, been with him for 7, 8 years, something like that now, and I don't know. It's just.
Give me a hell yeah!
What are you going to do?
The Washington Redskins, it took them 3 months to come up with the name Washington.
Yo, 27 Freddie Mitchell, thank you, man. It took them 3 months to come up with the name Washington. Is that what they're going with? Just the team name is Washington? Are you serious? They're not going to be like the Washington Red Arrows or the Washington, piercing arrows or something like that? They're not going to be something? Really? Good Lord. Where is Nessa? Yeah, Nessa's missing. Yeah, you're right. Where's she been? I haven't seen her in a while. Steve Callan, what up, dude? Thanks for hosting me, dude. What's up, man? Much appreciated.
I'm about to get it, man.
We haven't even talked about the ratings. We're going to talk about that next.
Here we go. Oh, no.
It's about damn time you got rid of Tommy. That fake friend. Let's go. Focus on you and mental health. Eliminate the toxic. New donation.
I really have eliminated a lot of the toxic, Villain. Thank you, Villain. It's a little bit lonely, though, because it's just lonely, bro. Because I can't help but want to go back to people, But overall, I think I guess you're right. It's better. Villain, thank you, man, for the $5. It's just hard for me to let go of people, you know. I don't like change, you know. And oh my God, dude, when Lance Archer threw that guy through the ceiling, oh my God, I can't get enough of that.
Here it comes! It's Kenny Olivier!
Who the F is Griff Garrison?
Maybe we should turn that into the new 25 one.
Who the fuck is Griff Garrison?
She don't want to be around, man. She got tired of people hitting on her. Oh, that's crazy, yeah. Everybody always hitting on you. If you're a girl, you're going to be hit on. It's too bad for some females. Robert Heller. Thank you, Robert Heller. Big time donation coming in from Robert Heller. Robert Heller. Thank you, brother. Yeah, if you're a female, you almost have to make a man name, like an incognito name. You got to make a name like Giraffe Face. You know, like if I was a chick and I didn't want to be bothered by guys, I'd just make a name like Giraffe Face, and I'd be in the chat calling myself Giraffe Face. But the minute a girl comes in with like the name like Lisa and then her photo, and she's like forget it, man. You hit up for like weeks and days and shit. Yeah, it sucks. That's the difference that women have to deal with that. I mean, we don't have to go all SJW on the wrestling community with females, but it's true, man. Like a lot of them probably pick like weird names like Buttercup or like, you know, Peanut Butter Dog or something like that, you know, because they're like, I just don't want to have to deal with that, you know, because the minute that there's a girl somewhere, like all the guys start freaking out and whatever. So, yeah, I could see that getting stressful for her. But, yeah, she was a great moderator. She always did a great job, man. She would never block people, even if they crapped on her, you know. But she would time them out, you know. And she never really reached out to me unless something was insane. Like maybe once or twice she was like, should I ban this person or whatever? But she never did. She always just kind of did a good job. She was one of the best moderators. So that's too bad, man. But, yeah, but she'll probably be back. She's, like you say, she's taking a break. I didn't know about all that, though. Amanda knows the deal. Good idea, Sith Neegan, Daryl Stoltz, man. Thank you to Sith Neegan. Good idea, man. There's a list of donations that I can update as well. So we got the ratings in. I tried to find the ratings. Did Alvarez tweet them? Because I'll just go to his. Let's see. A brutal beating this week. It is a brutal beating this week. This is crazy, brother. Thank you guys for the donations tonight, man, and helping me out, especially with Jake being sick. I didn't expect to have to talk this much tonight, especially with the air being heavy to breathe. I'm like, I'm taking these breaths, and it's hard, you know? Maybe I have like a COPD or something like that. I don't know, but I got a tester coming in the mail. It might actually be here tomorrow. I'm going to test my air pressure in my lungs. Because I want to see if there's anything going on. I have no health insurance, so I don't want to go to a doctor. They've charged like $700 for it, probably. AEW, 845,000 people watched. Jake DeMarco nailed it. He said, man, I think you're going to see this get up there. And I said, you know what, Jake, I don't know about that because they've had nights where they did a great job and they still get a bad rating. But we did agree that we thought the rating could be good because NXT didn't have a lot going on. But AEW did, and then the night was good. So AEW had more going on, and then they had a great night that was entertaining from the beginning and on. And they really hooked you at the beginning with Eddie showing up with that promo and everything like that. Whereas NXT kind of didn't have much going on, and you didn't hear anything about it. And so we said, like, man, I feel like AEW is going to take this week. So we did agree that AEW would take the week. But I don't think we could have, really projected that they would get one of their top 10 biggest numbers, I think, of ever. 845 is a very high number for them at this time. And NXT had one of their lower numbers, 615,000, man. Yikes. AEW comes back with a vengeance. Once again, it's so weird that they flip-flop these numbers because every time they hit these numbers, it's almost like about 100 to 150,000 people decide not to watch anything. It almost feels like, you know, AEW had about, I mean, maybe some of the audience did switch over. I don't know, but it's hard to tell from this number. It's hard to tell weekly. The demo god destroyed, brother. I've been saying brother a lot tonight. I don't know why. Brother. Well, you know something, brother. It's been Hulk. It's all because of Hulk Hogan for some reason. I love you, D. Welsh, man. Thank you, dude. It's hard, man. It's hard to not almost crack sometimes when you see, you know, with the stuff you deal with on here, with the cutthroat. YouTube is cutthroat, bro. You know, you try even when you try to be friends, bro. Oh man, listen, dude. I gotta shout out Low Keys, brother. What a great guy Low Keys is, brother. Brother. Why am I doing that? Stop it. Tuned in to my boy Joe Cronin. Low Keys, man. He just had a epic fight with EC3 on his debut, man. He was the tattooed muscle guy. It's badass, dude. Check this guy out on Twitter and follow his shit. He's going to be doing some stuff coming up. You're going to want to follow him. You're going to see him places, too. And you're going to go, damn, I know that guy. Low Keys, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. And everybody else, man, for the follow. Robert Heller sending me a clip of, what is this? Whoa. Oh, this was Cross destroying Dijakovic, I guess, right? So he's going to be destroying Dijakovic to get to Keith Lee. I suppose that's the big gimmick there. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I still can't believe that it's being looked at that this is real. People really think that the Adam Cole freakout on the Pat McAfee show is real. I mean, this thing is getting so much buzz. It's amazing. I mean, like they're like, oh, you really think that they're gonna have the guy swear and push a guy? What are you talking about? Why wouldn't they? They've done it before. Why a guy can't swear on some other guy's show? You know, AJ Styles is on his own Twitch account talking about how Heyman's a scumbag. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Stop being stuck in the 80s. You were born in the 80s. Oh, wait, you were born in the 80s. Yeah, I was born in 84. I mean, but yeah, I'm more of a 90s person, but I mean, I was born in the 80s. I watched Back to the Future 3 last night, and it just reminded me of all the 80s. Even though I think Back to the Future 3 did come out in the 90s. Didn't it come out in 1990 or 91 or something like that? I don't know. It's a work, man. Come on. I can't believe that people think it's real.
Super chat. Tessa B versus Becky L. Your thoughts, Joe?
Tessa Blanchard versus Becky, your thoughts? What do you mean, Tessa Blanchard? I mean, Becky's out for like a year. I don't care about that.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
What's up, Joe? I'm super excited for Fable 3 also. I can't wait for State of Decay 3 and I'm in the middle with Halo.
Man, that depresses me that people don't like Halo. I'm fired up for Halo. I can't wait for it. Fable's cool, though. That's going to be cool. And State of Decay is going to be cool, too. I like those two things, too. I was pretty fired up for that. Pat McAfee is pretty good. I kind of like Pat McAfee, but he's a little cringe when he tries to act like a heel. He doesn't quite nail it. A lot of these guys don't know how to do this.
I want to slap the fucking black off his face.
Oh.
What's up, Joe?
What's up?
What do you think about AEW having so many managers and factions? Do you feel that it hurts wrestlers becoming stars or that it benefits them?
Well, I think managers always help wrestlers in many ways. I think that, I think that about 20% of the wrestlers should have managers, you know? Not all of them, but I like when about 20% of the wrestlers or teams have managers. I kind of like that. Paulie Lacker, thanks for the $20, man. Thank you so much, dude, for dropping 20. Big 20, son. I think the largest donation is Mike Messier tonight with $25.25. Thank you, Mike. I'll swallow a pickle liquor for the sick. No, what's the Skittles donation? Whatever that is. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know. Troy DM'd me or messaged me on Twitter about something, but I don't know what he's talking about. He wants to play a game? I don't know. Hit me up, Troy. You want to play? And shout out to our buddy Mox MTG, man. He's been in the hospital with heart issues or palpitations or something. I hope he's doing better, man. He sent me a tweet. He's in the hospital, and he's just been listening to stuff on his phone and things like that, man. Love you, dude, and I hope you get strong and healthy again, dude. Let us know how you feel, brother. Hit me up anytime. Hope you're okay. Thank you to everybody who sent me these clips tonight too, man. I mean, really, like, and yeah, Ryback is doing a Ultimate Warrior impression all week long to sell his products.
You know the power of the warrior. Send the plane into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan. Ascend your soul to the fifth Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan.
Like he was doing this on his TikToks, trying to sell his product as the Ultimate Warrior. I feel like Dana Warrior is going to sue him. You know what I mean? Aren't you worried that Dana Warrior is going to sue him? Like, he can never get mad at me for doing the impersonation of him because he's using a dead person to sell his stuff. Hilarious. Hilarious, Rybotch. Hilarious. I like it, man. Hit me up on Twitter at JCS Commentary on Twitter. I will have more tweets about it and Instagrams about it as well. It's crazy.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
And the last time I was at NWA, most of the know you, so I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't at work, I would call in, and this is the only way I can give news, lol.
Hey, Freddie Mitchell, you know I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, man. And you're a diehard fan, dude, of NWA. You've been supporting the hell out of them. I appreciate it, dude. I think they need you, man. Seth Rollins says this is the golden age of wrestling. I don't know if I understand that one. That this is the golden age of wrestling. Via Mark Middleton, WrestlingInc.com. The golden age of wrestling. I'm not really sure, man. I mean, if you're in character, I get it. But come on, dude. I will say that this is my favorite Seth Rollins of all time. The Monday Night Messiah is hilarious. It's cheesy. It's sort of funny. It's not that threatening. But to me, it's hilarious. I really think it's funny. I really do. I'm the Monday Night Messiah. And we said this for years, that the guy needs to go back to being a heel because it's so goofy that it's funny. It's actually entertaining. He's so goofy. And then they did it. So, I mean, that's one thing. You know, we give WWE a lot of shit. We crap on WWE a lot. But we got to give them some credit that they went back to this. It took a long time. You know, they tried to make him the face of the company as a face. But, you know, you got to give him credit on doing this to Seth because this is entertaining. You know what I mean? I would say if Matt Hardy was an A- during the 2016 deletion era, you know, this is a close, you know, B+ or something like that, you know? I had to get up and turn the dehumidifier on because we were reaching dangerous levels of indoor humidity. Dangerous levels of indoor humidity, man. I mean, my dehumidifier is reading a 85% in humidity in here. An 85%, dude. That's crazy. And my meter is reading a is reading a 90%. I'm getting a 90% reading right now. That is a crazy high humidity level in the house, so I have to turn the humidifier on, so you guys may hear that buzzing in the background, but Jesus, having trouble breathing. It's not like, even upstairs it's bad. It's like 60% upstairs. It's crazy. You might have to put one upstairs. It's 98% humidity on the other reader near the door outside right now. That is I don't remember seeing that. And it's going to be 50 to 60% all week long, so we're going to find out. 339-226-6610 if you want to call in. We got more wrestling news tonight on this solo episode, classic throwback Joe Cronin wrestling talk show. No Jake, he's sick tonight. He's, puking and having issues like that and things like that. Love to get more people on the show. If anybody has wrestling connections out there or thinks that they can book wrestlers of any quality on the show in the future for me, we do have a job opening for producer. If you guys want to work with me on that, let me know. But you got to get people, man. Or you can just do it on your own. If you get me somebody who's a wrestler who's somewhat known, whether they're in Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, places like that, not like just independent wrestlers that no one's really heard of. I'm talking about somebody with some kind of name. We do pay for those bookings if you can get them. As a producer of the show, I would love to do. I'm sick of it, writing emails, like hundreds of them, and trying to figure out what's going on. I've got too much other stuff. I still do it, and I'll still do it, and I do book people here or there, like always. But the job's always there for somebody if they want to try to do it. You know what I mean? JB used to do a good job for me back in the day, doing it way back in the day. He hasn't done it for me I want to say since 2017 or 16, but he used to do a good job, man. We got a lot of people on here because of him. Stephanie McMahon on WWE Stars testing positive for COVID and them not providing medical insurance. This was a big thing that was blown up recently because she was like, oh, yeah, they were like, why don't you offer health insurance and all this stuff? And Stephanie is like, well, we hire independent contractors, so. But just what a cop-out, dude. Yeah, they're independent contractors, yet they're not allowed to work other places. They can't work anywhere else. It's like the finagling of that, being an independent contractor in the WWE, is so ridiculous, and them getting around it with, it's a scumbag way to get away with not paying health insurance. To not paying somebody when they get sick or hurt, that these people have to go out and get their own health insurance. That's just kind of crazy, man. If you're making $90,000 in the WWE, and you have a family, you're going to pay $1,500 a month for health insurance. If you have a mortgage, that's what I have to pay that for health insurance. I'm an independent contractor because I'm self-employed. I don't have health insurance right now. My kids are on emergency Massachusetts health insurance. And me and Leah don't have health insurance right now. Eventually I'm going to have to try to get it if I can afford whatever. But it's $1,000 to $1,300 a month. You know what I mean? Well, imagine if you made $60,000 a year or something like that, and you had to pay $1,500 to $1,300 a month for health insurance. That's crazy. And that's what these wrestlers have to pay. I don't understand that. And maybe if they were making over $300,000 a year, maybe then there's no health insurance, right? And you're an independent contractor. I would even like if you're a WWE wrestler and you make under $150,000. Wouldn't it be nice if the WWE covered those people, though, at least covered their insurance? Just out of a nice necessity thing. Like, hey, we'll cover your insurance. Or you pay your insurance and we'll cover it. How about that? They could even do that. They could be like, hey, send us what you pay in health insurance. Oh, I pay $1,300. Yeah, well, we won't pay your hospital bills when you have them, but we'll pay your health insurance at least. And then they get health insurance from a different company. Maybe that's illegal. I don't know. Maybe that's something you can't do. I don't know. I'm not sure.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
I'm excited for Shin Megami Tensei 5 and the SMT Nocturne HD remaster. I hope Atlas doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Hidebe is a ho-ho.
Yeah, we'll see, man. I hopefully they don't, Bimbo Baggins, but you never know. You know what I mean? And I think not a lot of people are going to see that, though, to be honest, when you think about it. You know what I mean? It's weird. Yeah, Tommy, yeah, we had to cut ties, man. Your friend wants to threaten me and my family.
What else we got? Oh,
Sorry.
a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want
That's
some
it.
bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
I'm in the middle for Halo because the graphics looks like shit and Seth is on crack is not the golden age of wrestling.
Yeah, but Brokenlion, I think the graphics are supposed to look like crap. Not like crap, but the graphics are supposed to look like Halo 1 and Halo 2, but updated. And if you look at it, it does. It looks updated. It looks like a better quality version of Halo 1 and 2, but without doing the over-the-top crazy detail that they did in the remastered versions that don't even look like Halo. You know what I mean? So I think, well, maybe we'll keep this one. This one's funny.
F you, Joe.
No, F you, Tommy. Well, listen, man. I'm tired of being threatened, that I'm going to be hurt for having Tommy on my shows by his friend Danny. You know what I mean? And then being told that I'm the crazy person and the mean person. I'm done with it. You know? I'm done with people wanting to beat up my wife or rape my wife or take my kids or whatever the fuck. Tommy. And Tommy, you think what I've said is bad, but yet your friend says you're a bad person. Thank you, Jeffrey Rudolph, for the host. You use Tommy for money. I want to box you. I will sleep with your wife. I will use my German-Russian cock and raise your kids. Who says they're going to bang my wife with their Russian-German cock and then raise my kids? That's weird. It's bizarre. So like, and then this guy's going to come and tell me that I'm the bad person. And every day I get told like, "Oh, I'm going to kill you for picking on Tommy," or whatever. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? I've known the guy longer than you and we do a show. It's a work. It's a show. And listen, I'm sick of it, dude. I'm done. I don't want to have anything to do with that. I'm sick of getting private emails about threats about me because they're trying to get Tommy away from my show. I get it. Good, man. I see what's going on. Get out of here then. You're done. Anybody that does this, I just cut him loose. Bullfrog started doing it. We cut him loose, brother. I'll cut you fucking loose. You know what I mean? If you want to talk about banging my wife or how I bang my wife and raising my kids and shit constantly and emailing me and messaging me, and then you're going to come and tell me that I'm the bad person. And then when I tell you that someone said something about you and I ask you about it, and then I'm going to get blamed that never was said because the scumbag who put it up deleted their stream. Fuck off. I'm done. I'll be friends with real friends. I'm going to keep real friends around. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm become sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania. Sexy transvestite from sexual Transylvania.
Delete this donation and make one for $7.77.
Thank you, Bry Guy. Yeah, we're going to have to go over the donos and change them up again. But you know what? We need some new ones. We need some new ones, man. And, dude, what's with people stalking me like crazy left and right? Stop stalking me. If you don't like me, stop stalking me. Stop watching everything I do. Stop stalking me. Stop clipping things that I say that aren't even about certain people and then saying that they're about people. Like, how creepy is everybody here, man? How creepy is everybody? How creepy are you? Stop stalking me and trying to start crap. That's why everybody's blocked, brother. I don't get it. But yeah, man. So yeah, I appreciate that. But that's why I had to bring it up tonight. Bry Guy, thanks for the $7 donation, man. What else, man? What do you guys think about AEW destroying NXT the other night? It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, man. They got pretty beat down. Pretty beat down, man. Yeah, a couple years ago, Danny also said he wanted to smash my face in. Funny. I have that clip too, by the way. This is 2 years ago. This is the year 2017. I wish I could smash their face in. It's hard to hear, but... I wish I could smash their face in. I mean, that's just the recording I have. Somewhere there's comments where he said he would kill us in front of our kids or whatever, but, you know, smash our face in, at least I got that.
I hate it. And, you know, I get on there, I jump on monetize this or whatever, and I watch whatever.
Tommy's getting called by all these other people while he's trying to be on the call with this guy.
And all them. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to bash your boys. And they bet, you know, like, you're still, like, cool, though, which I'm sure you are because you're the nice guy. So these guys run their trap.
When he says these guys at the time, he was talking about all my co-hosts. He wanted to beat up all the co-hosts and me and everybody. It was crazy. We had more drama and good storylines than fucking WWE does right now. I'll tell you that. Let me see here. But yeah, so that's part of it, man. I just don't want to be involved with... Every time I have the guy on, I get threats from people and emails to, like, stop having Tommy on because I'm manipulating him or something like that. Like, I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand, bro. And then when, you know, Dr. Earl says that that if Tommy keeps it up, he'll knock him out or whatever. Dr. Earl says he would knock out Tommy. I tell Tommy this, and then everybody runs around saying that Dr. Earl didn't say this. But the guy deletes the stream so nobody can know about it. But then he goes around saying that I lied about it. Like, well, what the fuck? Why would I lie about that? So it's just like, dude, just go do something else. So that's why I don't want anything to do with the guy. Just leave me alone. At least then I don't have to worry about telling people like, hey, this guy fucking... I mean, yeah, we used it as a joke on the show, like a bit, like, hey, this guy wants to punch your face in. Well, Tommy already hated that guy, so whatever. Oh, yeah, you know, you're manipulating him. Yeah, I'm manipulating him because I told him that a guy said he wanted to punch him. Now that guy's saying, I didn't say that. I never said that about Tommy. Forget! Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I don't know what I said there, but I did. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows you did say it. But I'm sick of having to defend it and pull up the clips everywhere. It's like, dude, the fact of the matter is I didn't save all the clips of everything, but I heard it. And, you know, that's all. If you don't believe me telling you something, but you believe lies of all these other people, come on, dude. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that person to be my friend. Wish the guy all the best. But good God.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Wow, Tommy likes to think he isn't a piece of shit it and hangs with someone who doesn't think they're a piece of shit. Makes sense now. Fuck Tommy and always yell at you for no reason and supports Danny for what he says.
Yeah, I don't understand it, Brokenlion. I'm not trying to have a pity party, but I'm just trying to explain, like, this is my reasoning. You know, I want people to know my reasoning as to why. You know what I mean? Like, and there's other examples of so many other people that have been horrible, you know, but I don't want to do videos on it. I don't want to expose and do videos and explain things because I don't want to do that to people. So I just know that I hang around with people that are good people to me, and if somebody's not a good person to me or to other people or someone's fake, I won't have them around. It's that easy. It's real simple now. My book is easy, man. That's what JD bros. He just cuts everyone loose. That guy don't hang around with nobody. What the hell was I gonna play? Shit, I had some clip I was gonna play here for you guys because somebody sent it to me. Good wrestling stuff. What is this, Marvin? What? Marvin sending me something? All right, cool, man. Well, tomorrow, now we'll do it on Monetize This. Whatever you made for Monetize This tomorrow night, it's going to be a wild Monetize This. Just make sure you guys are subbed to my channel. It's Corrupted Nation. Will be live tomorrow night. I'll send out the Patreon alert for that. But yeah, it'll be. I think we'll have a good time tomorrow night. Let me see if I can pull this up here. But no, there's a clip of this. I want to see some of this Adam Cole, Pat McAfee thing. I just don't get how people don't get that this is a work. I mean, this whole thing's a work. How can we not know this? What's up, wrestling fans? This was super. This was the Marty Scurll rant, I think, right here. They raped. Oh my God, I'm wearing the same shirt. Guys, I'm wearing the same shirt in this video. It's like I never take this shirt off. I wear this shirt every show. Look at this. I wear this shirt every show. Your company, AEW guys, the Young Bucks and everybody raped your company and left you with nobody except Vinny Marseglia, TK O'Ryan, and Matt Taven. It's like just bare bones. And all these megastars went over someone else and created a whole TV channel, TV show, took 1 million viewers. And I had been telling Ring of Honor for years that they should have been able to do basically.
Simple solution.
Nah, Goon, I don't want to. I don't like to do that. I don't like it. I like it a little bit, but I don't like to cause problems in a war or like build up on stuff. So I don't want to. I just want to say that the reason why I'm talking about the Tommy stuff is because, you know, he's got a friend who says that, you know, I need to not have him on my show anymore and I need to not work with him anymore, you know, or the guy wants to fight me and you know, raise my kids. It's just a weird thing to say, you know, weird thing to say, weird things about sex life and penetrating Leah and all kinds of weird stuff. I'm done with it, bro. I'm sick of having his back and other people's backs, and nobody ever has my back at all. I have to like reach out and keep sending you proof about why someone's a scumbag. Fuck that. That's not a real friend. That is not a real friend. But yeah, I'm not going to do that though. I don't like doing that. Back to Marty Scurll, man. They raped Ring of Honor, dude. What AEW is doing. I laid the whole thing out. They never made any move whatsoever. Ever. They brought in the guys and used the talent well, but they allowed the talent to sort of take over, become bigger than their company, and then they never locked them up. And then they never tried to lock them up in a way that this, you know, wouldn't hurt them. So that is why now I believe this is a huge course correction, desperation. I said this would happen months ago. I said they're going to be in desperation mode. They have to throw money at somebody in something crazy. And that somebody's going to be Marty Scurll because he's still a name to all these like indie people out there. I don't get it myself. Marty Scurll is getting main roster WWE money. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that AEW would be able to offer Marty Scurll somewhere around up to $120,000. I'm assuming that AEW would be able to pay him up to about $120,000. I don't know the numbers of anything, but I'm just guessing. Now I'm betting that Ring of Honor is got to be offering Marty Scurll or giving him $150,000 to somewhere in the 150 to 200 range. I don't know. That could be a little more than what they're really giving him. Okay, now I remember. I think it came out. Now I still don't know this, but I think it came out that it was I want to say that it was $130,000. And that AEW had offered him like 120 or 100 or something, and he got offered 130 for Ring of Honor. I don't know that though. I really don't. I think there I was convinced 150, but I think whatever I was convinced of, I think I remember someone saying that it was like 20,000 less than that. So that'd be 130. So I think he's getting 130. Does it really matter what the guy's getting paid? The bottom line is he got paid more by Ring of Honor than anywhere else, plus got the booking job offered to him as well. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Here comes Tommy, already here with somebody in his ear telling him this. I'm just curious. Why am I still in your donations if you don't like me? Tommy, I do like you, but you are not a good friend. Okay? I do like you. But I'm sick of you saying, oh, I have no control about what these people say, and you know, but then you come after me about things I say. So you constantly hold me up about things I say when I'm trying to look after you. Tommy, don't worry, brother. I'm going to be removing you from most of the donations. Don't worry. I'm going to remove you. This just happened today, Tommy. The reason why you're still in the donations is because people are donating your donations on purpose. But we just had this talk today, dude. So I'm going to now do to you what Danny did to me in your chat, and I'm going to ban you from my chat, just like Danny banned me from your chat. Tommy, you are not you just need to go away, Tommy. Go do your own thing and leave me alone. Because I had your back. You never have my back. Ever. Never, ever have my fucking back. Ever. When the whole Leafy thing happened and I got attacked, and I'm the one that told you what to do, boom, I was attacked. You took down that video immediately. Even to this day, Dr. Earl says something bad about you, I tell you about that, and then you go around everywhere letting everyone tell you that I lied to you about it. When Dr. Earl said it. You never have my back. Never, ever, ever have my fucking back. Ever. You listen to all these scumbags and literally get bashed the same way other places, but I am a scumbag who I'm going to get my kids raped for hanging out with you. Go away, dude. Why are you even here? Why are you even in the chat right now? I thought you didn't like me. And don't say you do, because nobody does this that would like somebody. I'm the only fucking person that ever pays you like that, too, by the way. You know what would happen if somebody was threatening you when you were on the show, like that they were going to rape your kids and, you know, raise your kids and kill your, you know, fuck your wife in front of them and stuff like that. And then they were around everywhere just blocking you and bashing you everywhere. Like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? James Worley, I told you that guy was hurting you for years. Then the guy tells you to delete one of your striked videos. Then you delete the video, and then you can't fight the strike because you deleted it. But if you'd asked me, I would have told you don't delete it so you can save it. But you asked that guy. And the guy tried to rob you and take your YouTube channel from you. You never listen, ever, to me. You listen to everybody else but me. You listen to everybody else but me.
What else we got?
Good Lord.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. That's
Want
it.
some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Fuck off, you big fat virgin slob, Tommy.
Well, I mean, I still like Tommy. It's just, I like Tommy. Just go away. Leave me alone. Your friend's gonna fucking wants to punch my face in and raise my kids. Yet I'm the scumbag for telling you that Dr. Earl said that he'd bash your head. I'm crazy for that. You know? Come on, dude. Just go away. It's real simple. I'm cutting the cord. Every time I cut the cord with somebody who's an asshole to me, they obsess over me. Why? Just go away. Go away. Go away. Take shots at me. Do things. But just go away. You can go ahead, Tommy. Keep talking about me everywhere if you want. You weirdo. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not going to be friends with people who don't fucking have any kind of anything for me. I'm not doing it. I'm done. Are you a real friend? Cool. Jake is. Drew is. Even other people are. Even fucking everybody. Like, there's so many other people that are. Good Lord, dude. Give it a rest. I love you, man. I wish you luck. Your friend told me not to be friends with you. Your friend told me not to be friends with you. Danny said leave you alone. In fact, people agreed with him who are all friends with you everywhere. Get away from Joe. Tommy, I'm doing this for you. You're going to get away from me. The people that you believe over me are telling you to get away from me. Danny says you need to get away from me and that I'm manipulating you, Tommy. I am manipulating you, he says. That's your friend saying that. And multiple other people. So I'm going to do you a favor because I don't want to be seen as manipulating somebody, and you are done. Weird. I was also blocked in the chat by that guy. When you invited me, remember when you invited me to the chat that night? You invited me to your thing, and then I came, and then this dude flipped out on me and said that you didn't want me there? That's weird. We have all the proof of all these things. We can just do whatever. I don't want to do that, though. Just go be you. You're really a good person. But you don't understand the bad people that manipulate the hell out of you. And you don't understand what people are doing. You don't understand that people want to see you not be a part of my show. And guess what? They win. They wanted you not to be a part of my show so bad that the guy will threaten me everywhere to get you away from me because I'm manipulating you. Well, they win. Your friends and friend desperately want you away from me. So much so that they're willing to send me messages about fighting me for $1,000. Well, I got news for you, brother. It ain't worth it to me to fight you for $1,000. You know why? Because if I get fucking hurt, the hospital bill is $10,000 or $20,000 because I don't have health insurance. So fighting you doesn't help me. But I might take you up on raising my kids because 3 kids is a lot of work. I will say that. And the sound clips I have that other people have said about my wife and me and just weird shit, dude, it's just a weird community. So you win. You win, brother. People, just leave me alone, dude. Go away. I'm done. I meant what I said. Your friend wanted me away from you so much so that he's going to talk about my kids and killing me for years. And you're just like, he just says what he says. I don't have any control of him. But everything I say is a problem, and we've got to reach out to me to always complain about everything I say when most of it's, I'm telling you the truth most of the time. Yeah, sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I fuck up. Like the other day, I thought you said you shared something that you didn't. But I'll tell you when I agree that I'm wrong. But why do I get held to this maniacal standard? But your friend, I just says what he says. Can't do anything about it. Well, maybe that's what Joe does. Maybe Joe says what he says. Anyway, we spent way too much time on this. Jesus Christ. Good Lord. Thank God. Thanks whoever fucking banned him.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Get it, man. Here we go. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go.
Lewis, no! Money.
Off topic, who is pumped to see Tyson v. Roy Jones Jr.?
Tyson Fury versus Roy Jones Jr., man. Lewis Money, I don't know if I can get into boxing, you know? I just don't know what to... I don't know what to say about that. I'm just not a boxing fan anymore, man. I'm not into boxing at all. The first time I watched a boxing match in about... I think I watched Floyd Money Mayweather versus... who's the other little guy? Somebody in the chat hit me up with him twice, I think. Or maybe I saw him fight once or twice, that guy. Oh God, I can't remember his name even right now. And then I watched the Conor McGregor fight, and that's it. Last time I saw a boxing match before that was when Mike Tyson made his return in 2002 or 2003. I have not seen a lot of boxing, man. Not a lot of boxing. Mike Tyson? No, not Mike Tyson. It was... Oh, Tyson? Mike Tyson? I thought you were saying Tyson Fury. If he's fighting Mike Tyson, shit, I might watch that. Are you serious? I love Mike Tyson, bro. I love Mike Tyson. Oh, you're right. I did hear that he was talking shit in a video or something. Oh my God. Maybe I will watch that. Shit. I'd watch Mike Tyson. And by the way, if Tyson Fury was fighting him, he would just kill him. Is this the video? Is this the video?
Mike, what's happening on September 12th? How are you? Max,
Listen, on September 12th, I'm gonna eat his asshole out. I'm gonna scrape his fucking ball sack off the ground. I'm gonna bite his ears till his dick bleeds. Like, oh my god, dude, I want the old Tyson, man, to just flip out, dude. I want Mike Tyson to just flip out, dude. I want Tyson to flip out in that fight. Oh my god. Oh, Real Vleeties. Yo, Vleeties, thanks for the raid, dude. What's going on, man? Holy crap, the raid's coming in, man. Scampoli's raid crew. God damn. Vleeties, thank you, man. Is that the whole effing show crew? Look at that. There's a raid going on Twitch, man. What's up, guys? We're live on YouTube and on Twitch. Dude, I want to hear Mike Tyson just eat these guys alive, dude. I want to see Tyson get loaded on vodka and something else and just get fucked up. And I want him to cut a promo on people and just destroy, dude. I want to be like, I eat your asshole out. I throw your kids down a flight of stairs and step on their bodies on the way to eat an animal. I'm vicious. I'm ferocious. I feel I can move mountains with my ego. I could fornicate with 7 wives and leave them for dead. I would drag you to the Sahara Desert and watch the sun just eat your body. Then I would eat your bones with my sharp teeth. I would punch you in the abdomen and send you to Mars. I would smash your head in with 2 fingers. I'll rip your nose off and I'll feed it to your children, you piece of shit. Like, I want just Mike Tyson to just flip out,
We've
dude.
got a new Twitch follower. Hell
Yo,
yeah.
Quigley, what
Take
up,
my
dude?
Pants off.
Quigley. Vleeties, thank you, man, for the raid, dude, on Twitch, man. That's badass, brother. Yeah, Pacquiao. It was Pacquiao. That was the last fight I saw. And, boy, that fight made me want to bash my head in, dude. I mean, listen, the only thing about it is they had a strategic defensive fight.
Hell yeah.
Which,
take my pants off.
that was cool, but... Yo, man. Real Vleeties, man, thanks for the follow, dude. Thank you guys for the follow in the raid. Why does Tyson talk like that? I don't know, man. But he kind of does, right? I would fornicate with animals in front of your friend and then kill him with a steak knife.
Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
Oh, man, Ricardio, thanks for the follow, man. What's up, man? Good to hear from you, Ricardio.
New league called Legends Only League. It starts September.
See, now Mike Tyson is like excited about everything. He's like, oh man, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm crazy right now.
We've got a
I'm
new
just so
Twitch
busy.
follower.
But
hell yeah, take my pants off.
Kevin. Kevin's dog Logan. Thanks for following me. But yeah, it's like he's so excited now. He's like, oh, I'm doing this and then we're going to be at 7-Eleven doing a signing. But I miss the old Tyson when he was just like sick and vicious. But I know that he's a much better person now, right?
Hell yeah, take my pants off.
I know that Mike Tyson, I never, the whole fucking show, man. Thank you for following. What's up, Kevin? Where are you at? Kevin, when are we going to do our show, you idiot? What the hell, bro? Do you understand the type of gold on Patreon, what happened? But yeah, you know, Mike Tyson's a better person now, so it's good that he's not like that because he's a better guy. You know, he's so much more educated and knows things now. People took advantage of him back in the day like crazy. We know that. God, man, he got so taken advantage of. What was the guy? Who was the guy? The manager that he would sell his own children for $1, like that guy. God, that shit was hilarious, dude. The stuff he said about white people was the funniest. That always cracked me up back in the day, dude. I never thought like, oh, this guy's a racist. You know, I always thought like that's hilarious. Like he'd be like, you white asshole, I'll kill you.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
I skin you.
Hell yeah, take my pants off.
I skin you alive and then I eat your children. I bring you to the dinner table and then I smack your face in. I bring you to the grocery store and I'll put you in a freezer and then I pull you out of the freezer while you're frozen. I rip your arm off and beat you to death with it. I rip your frozen arm off your body, and then I fornicate with your testicles.
Twitch follower. Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Yeah, no white guys beating Tyson. I'll tell you that, man. I don't think so. Vladimir, thanks for the follow, man. What's up? Yeah, Don King. Yeah, Don King would kill his mother for $1. That documentary is so good, dude. Don King would sell his mother for $1 or whatever he says. Holy crap, is that funny. Man, thank you for the raid. Whoa, it's up, dude. That's a young Tyson. Yeah, I want the young Tyson back to eat people. I want him to eat people alive, dude. That's what I want. Vleeties with that raid. Thanks, man. It's kind of like Samson Smalls. Tyson should have fought Ali and Joe Louis and Joe Frazier. Yeah. That would have been a good fight, right? Joe Frazier's the guy that should have had his statue in Philly, but they put Rocky Balboa there because they couldn't deal with black people. It's crazy. Philly is a mess. That's the Bill Burr rant. Remember the Bill Burr rant? Yeah, Philly, you bunch of fucking idiots. When Rocky Balboa he put up a statue of a movie. When Joe Frazier's from here, but he's black, so you can't deal with him. You bunch of idiots. You Philly eating assholes. Like it was that rant is great,
Twitch
dude.
Follower. Hell yeah! Take my pants
Yo,
off.
Fire, thanks for the sub, or the follow rather. Bill Burr's rants, like whenever I rant and I'm really raging, that's why I fell in love with Bill Burr and Alex Jones. Alex Jones and Bill Burr, and I enjoy the rants
follower.
too.
Hell yeah!
That's one of my favorite
Take
things.
My pants off.
Seth Rollins following too. What's up, Seth? I enjoy those rants. Those just unhinged rants. That's why I could never really do stand-up, but I could do rants. I could go do a rant, but it wouldn't really be stand-up, you know? It would be just me ranting. It'd be funny, but it'd be... I don't know, man. It could suck, too. I had some bad stand-up jokes. I had some real bad jokes. I had, like, a few good ones, but a lot of bad ones. A lot of bad ones. ConstipatedRock with 8 subs in a row, dude. In 8 months in a row. Thank you so much, ConstipatedRock, for that, and for being a $25 patron, man. A lot of patronage coming from Constipated Rock. Thank you, dude. And speaking of that, we got to show some love with the $25 patrons scrolling down your screen right now. All 31 of you guys going above and beyond to keep this channel going on Patreon. Plus, you get all the bonus content and keeping it real on Patreon. So I hope you guys jump over there to the Patreon. Thank you to you guys for doing that. Sith Neegan's in the Hundy spot, though, so we got to give him some extra molesting. I think really Boston people being pissed off is hilarious. Maybe that's what it is, dude. Maybe it's a Boston thing, except for, Alex Jones is not Boston, but Bill Burr's from right up the road where I'm from, so he's from around the same area. I think there's a lot of rage in Boston people. At least in the Irish, I don't know. There's something about it, man. You just flip the hell out. You lose your mind. My wife's Irish too, but she's like silent killer, silent deadly. You know what I mean? But man, I do wish that most of the people that say they don't like me and say that they hate me. Yeah, whole effing show. I agree, man. Why don't you get somebody to want to rape a wrestler again? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You almost killed Sammy Guevara's career. Nobody even talked about it, too. They were like, Sammy Guevara says on podcast or on or whatever the hell it was.
Twitch follower.
Nobody even gave you any love, dude.
Take my pants off.
Nobody gave you love. They were just like they didn't even. But you might have made out by them not referencing you, because then people could have been like on a known toxic show, and then you would have been the next one. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like, so you didn't really get the publicity that you should have had, but at the same time, maybe you don't want it. Maybe it could have been more of a hassle if you had gotten that deal. Oh, Forbes did say it? Maybe? I don't know. But at least you did get shouted out on some stuff, though, so that's not bad. Thank you guys for the follows, for the subs, for everything tonight, man. I came on here and did a solo show. No co-host whatsoever. You got a TMZ shout-out? That's wild, dude. Listen, I've gotten shout-outs on wrestling news sites, and I think Forbes one time on Forbes for the Cody Rhodes interview. But yeah, if I was getting, like, referenced on, like, NBC and Forbes and TMZ, it'd be like, what the hell's going on? NBC did when they went after JD. Popular YouTuber and wrestling podcaster pundit JD, like, in hot water for comments on Alexa Bliss. Ridiculous. But yo, I've been doing this show pretty much solo since 11 o'clock, and I think it's time to head on out, man. Drew Bar, thank you. Oh my God! 26 months! Dude, I would rub my testicles on Kevin's bald head for you, Drew Bar 100. Oh my God, dude, 26 months, dude. That's over 2 years. This guy's going on over 2 years. JP. Yeah, he'll ban you real easy for a lot of things. I'll wait a long time, man. Check out Monetize This tomorrow, says Always Nerdy in the chat. I hope that you and, you guys don't get destroyed. You know? What up, Moss Blaze? What happened to Shell? I think Shell's fine, man. I think she's somewhere else right now. Shell's okay, though. She's fine, man. She's not sick or anything right now, I don't think. So Shell's doing fine, man. She's just she's not around anymore, but she's fine. Shout out to Shell. Yeah, being wild is wild, man. But yeah, I don't know why all I gotta say, man, is I love Tommy. I love everybody, man. And if you don't like me, man, just move on. Just get out of here. You don't like it, you're out. Stop stalking me. Leave me alone. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much, Drew Bar, for that dono and for that 26 months subbed. Thanks to TWS. Oh, TWFS. Sorry, I was reading something. Kevin for the raid tonight. And everybody for the raid. Love it. And thanks to Drew Bar, Bandito Loco. Uh-oh, he's here. Reckless Jeff, thanks, man. Everybody who donated tonight, thank you as well. And I hope you guys all have a good night. We'll talk more about this Adam Cole. Clearly it was a work with Pat McAfee, man. So clearly a work to me. Oh, shit. Arushin Chu. Dude, 35 months. He is one more month away from 3 years. Arushin Chu. Dude, Aru, do you realize this guy has resubbed me on Twitch every month for the last 35 months. Arushin Chu, man, you are a beast, brother. That is awesome, bro. And I'm probably going to be playing games tomorrow at some point and then Sunday night too, so definitely all the Twitch love is much appreciated. I'll be on here doing something, man. Either PUBG, Modern Warfare, or Diablo, or NHL or something. I don't know. I'll be on here doing something. But much appreciated, man. And, dude, if you don't like me, leave me alone. Stop stalking me. What's going on with that, brother? I don't get it. See you guys tomorrow night on Monetize This. It's on Patreon. It's on Corrupted Nation, my other YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to my other YouTube channels, Shame on News and Corrupted Nation. My gaming channel, Evil Spectrum 3. This is the Joe Cronin Show. We had over 700 people in here all night. That was crazy for out of nowhere every Thursday. And I'm live every day throughout the weeks. Tomorrow night, Monetize This takes place on Corrupted Nation. Be a part of it. I'm going to expose and explode and go off tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's going to be one of those sodomy nights, so stay tuned for tomorrow night. 6, what up, 6? Lewis Money. Amanda Carmen is the queen. She puts her crown on the line. Can she win it 3 weeks in a row, or somebody else take it? Mike! What's up, brother? Bry Guy, how you doing, brother?
Well, you know something, brother? Hulkamania's running wild.
I would fuck Hulk Hogan's anus. Rysack. My name is Rysack.
They can't seem to face up to the facts. Not on the show, no, you'll never come back. Don't want me back, I have no desire. I'm sick of working with scumbags, liars. Psycho stalker, get away. Far away. Psycho stalker, stay away. Oh, psycho stalker, get away. Far away. Far away.
Me if you don't like me. Leave me alone. Stay away from Joe Cronin. Leave me alone.
They don't get back to the show, so they can start having one of their own. They threaten me and all of my kids. You wonder why to me you don't exist. Psycho stalker, stay away. Far away. Far away.
I got something for all you guys tomorrow night on Monetize This that you are not going to want to miss live at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. on my other channel, Corrupted Nation. Monetize This tomorrow night. Bombs away, motherfucker.